Alrighty. We are going live. Got you a shandy? Nice. Shandies are quite yummy. So we're getting back into the D&D tonight. Catching back up with our Avernus folks who are deep in the... Well, we haven't played for a few weeks, so we're going to have to pick up where we left off. Probably going to have to catch up and read some of the summary and things like that. Also... Gotta put this down. Gotta put this somewhere. Okay. So all of our screens tonight are gonna be having some revolving text on them, giving you guys good links to check out if you are interested at all in supporting the protests across the United States right now for the Black Lives Matter. The protests for change. We have Color of Change, Hate Can Wait, and general thing, blacklivesmatter.carrd.co, which has a ton of good information. That is the one. Well, we have a new command. We have a new bot. Well, not a new bot. He's an old bot who's come back. But, exclamation. Send you guys to that. So, check it out if you're interested. It's good stuff, and yeah, I'll be dropping that in the chat every once in a while tonight, probably before the break. You guys are welcome to use that command if you want to as well. It's not locked. Also, in another vein, we've updated some stuff here, so we can do that at the D&D party, and then you can put in those individual names. So if you want to say Glenn. There you go. Get some information there. So yeah, we'll pick up with these guys right now. I need to adjust volume on some of the music, I assume, but we'll see how it goes. Also, we have Derpy's in the room with me, right over there. So you may hear her voice every once in a while coming through. Look, there's her hand. But we'll go from there. So let's pick. Quad. Everybody's here. I am going to
I haven't showered in several days.
What?
You know, the showering
Again?
part was a little bit grody.
That was really perfect timing. Just like when I came in, you said, and that's how you get superpowers. Scuzz comes in, you say, I just haven't showered in a couple days.
Sure, I also have not worked out in a couple days. So it sort of mitigates it, but not really.
Negative Ghost Rider.
I've been under another all-day stats training thing this week, so...
Oh, it's that again.
Yeah. So they've been 12, 13-hour days. Today I was actually done at 6, or 6:30, which was great. But... And the curfew did mean that when I did go to the lab unshowered, but there's no one there. So I had to be out by 7 because of the curfew anyways.
Huh. What's so the curfew's still around what, 8?
8, yeah. So it's 7 just to give a buffer so people can get home and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I live 10 minutes away, it doesn't really matter. But
Right. No, that makes sense. Okay.
Last thing you need is a freeway blockage or something weird like that.
yeah, there's been a lot of that. Though that's been calming down. There's a very large peaceful protest in San Francisco tonight. At least so far.
They have not made their presence known.
They're
by
down.
Sign Hill Park.
Yeah, no, they started near Dolores and they headed downtown.
All right. Let's do the quick recap of what happened last time. Got everybody here? Boogs, Troy, present.
Yeah, I'm here.
Present.
Okay.
I'm physically here at the very least.
Alrighty. The crew witnesses Adelphi finish her sentencing of the Soul Train crew and passengers. Spares and kills others all the while checking on something held in her hand. Adelphi returns to the ship to meet with the Coochie Crusaders. The party is taken to the captain's quarters where they are given decent food and drink. Turning this down a little bit. There we go. Adelphi explains that her role is to maintain the balance of the blood war here in Avernus. She produces a gadget that seems to measure the ebb and flow of the demonic and devilish balance in the conflict. Her actions will always be to keep the scales from tipping, and she sees Zariel as a fool who tried to tip the scales too far in the wrong direction. Zariel was punished for it. She will be an ally to the party, Adelphi, but cannot directly help them in the conflict as she will not willfully upset the balance. The group has to explain how saving El Terrell would not break that balance, also explaining how that they may try to save Zariel. Adelphi insists that a suitable replacement must be found, otherwise she cannot support it. The former Archduke of Avernus, Bell, seems to be a good option for this. Adelphi cannot help but call out the shield that Aphelion is carrying. She knows that it has Gargoth within it. She does not disapprove, but knows that most conversations with Gargoth were probably monitored by an Archdevil, as they tend to be here in the Nine Hells. The Angel gives the group a bunch of extra balance bounties that have been in her backlog, devils, demons, and others that need to be taken care of. She will reward the group with items upon completion of the bounties. Adelphi states that she and the Redeemed, her crew, must be on their way soon. She pauses as she leaves the cabin, telling Aphelion that she wishes she could make up for the time that was lost with him. He gives him a blessing, granting him the ability to cast Divine Favor once per day. As the Equilibrium... Oh, yeah, that's the new name of the ship. As the Equilibrium roars off across the waste, the party attempts to salvage the Soul Train engine. Fails catastrophically as Aphelion drains all the demon ichor from the tanks into the cold Soul Coal engine and leaks into the cracked earth. Maggie is phoned to tow the engine home to Fort Knucklebone for further use. Maggie scries Sonya's ass to discern their location. Sonya does a booty pop dance to impress Maggie. Very important stuff there. Alright, the group thunders off in the general direction of Arkhan's tower in order to further pursue their main quest line. As they stop for a long rest, they are hunted by Akvas, the Orthon, and his Hellhound. The fight goes the way of the party as they dispatch the Hellhound with ease and take out the Orthon, not before Akvas downs Hamon with his demon dagger. Before Akvas falls, he pulls the pins on his bandolier of grenades, yelling out, "Rashad sends his regards," as he and his equipment is blown to pieces. So, that is where we pick up, is the general leftovers of whatever happened there. And there's a pile of dead shit in the middle of this area, a bunch of blood and bones, as it just sizzles on the ground as you watch the remains of Akvas slowly disappearing. And what we start off with is a shot of looking like slowly up at Glimmer's face. So Glimmer, what is your reaction to hearing that name being said before this
1,000-yard stare?
1,000-yard stare? Okay.
Yep. And then I believe I cast like invisibility or something.
You
like,
did.
very end.
Yes, you did cast invisibility.
And, like,
So
Yeah,
rocks
and
on
I
the way
was
back.
like, yo, save me a seat.
yeah, so you cast invisibility and suddenly disappear from view. You're gone. Ninja. All right. So where do you go?
Just like go sit in the car.
Okay.
Roll up
See,
the
like, a
window
butt
and put on
impression.
headphones.
Yeah, because I had told him that I wanted to go. Whoa, that was weird. I thought I saw my whole screen just like tilt. Anyway, I had told him to save me a seat.
Just like a butt impression in one of the leather seats.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you just see the indent in there. Hamon, as you're getting up, you're much healthier than you were, as I think the last thing was Aphelion giving you a healing, good heal there, cure wounds on him. Hamon, as you guys everybody recuperates, what is your reaction to, one, you were just like, this thing exploded in your face, and two, you have now have a healing wound that was just like really intense, gnarly dagger stab in your gut.
I'll probably get up off the ground and take a look at that now another nice gash in my cosplay armor, and just kind of like poke at it, like, and I really need to try to take better care of my armor. It's just not going to be easy to keep. Yeah, oh, that hurts too. I cannot recover. Do you mind if I go sit down for me? I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go find a rock to sit on or something.
Okay.
Where's Churro? Churro, where's... Oh shit, where's Churro?
I think Churro has not yet
Churro
been
exploded.
resummoned.
Okay.
He was either exploded or he got cooked. I forget which one, because there was a hellhound that was running around.
Yeah, he got caught up in the hellhound breath, that's right.
It was just like, Churro died somehow.
It just happens.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'll tell us when he gets back.
I'll just take a cursory glance at the gooey mess to see if I see anything that stands out.
Give me an
about
investigation
it.
check. Or are you looking just kind
Not,
of?
then I'm gonna just go ahead and...
Are you looking
start
to do?
walking.
Are you looking to do like a kind of a like investigating, looking for something, or just trying to figure out what happened to him, like why he exploded?
That, because I think I was brought back from being knocked out after he exploded.
Yes, you
So
absolutely
I'm trying
were.
to figure out what the hell
You were
happened.
down. Yeah, you were down and took a death save because it exploded on you.
Because it, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so I probably covered in a bit of gore and seared pieces as well.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
that'll probably help me put 2 and 2 together, but still. I'll try to figure that out, so I don't know if there's a role for that.
Yeah, give me an investigation check or an arcana check, whichever one you want.
Go with investigation.
Okay. Yeah, you look and you can see it's the general kind of CSI moment. You can tell that that the limbs and bits and pieces here have all been exploded out from a center point. You can tell it was from some sort of concussion-based like blast.
Mm-hmm. So I'll sit down and I start working on resummoning Churro. I'll look over to Sonya. Did you learn a new trick? He looks like he took quite a bit of a... he sort of exploded.
No. I think.
One eyebrow goes up. Oh, okay. Was this a failure? I don't think this was something... Usually I probably would say this was something I would have done. I
No,
would put it up.
I'm pretty sure he like was holding in a fart or something, and then just
Self-immolation from flatulence.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
I've heard of worse.
Hmm?
I've heard of worse.
Well, perhaps. I would not want to go this way. But thank you for bringing me back. That's quite a nasty dagger wound I took. I can tell from the... Well, the pain. Is not fun.
Yeah, it's usually a pretty good indicator.
I look around as I'm still working this. Where's Glimmer? He's not down, is he? Is he injured?
Oh no, he got like, sad and then hit into dang kid. Something about like I don't know, man, daddy issues.
Well, you all heard him, like you all heard this guy say that thing, and I mean it, like nobody knows what it really means, and I'm pretty sure even Aphelion, who knows kind of the backstory of Glimmer a little bit, but doesn't know this part of it.
Yeah, I don't know his dad's name at the or origin, honestly, probably.
All you would have known then, or what we would have seen.
I would say it would probably actually resonate with Aphelion.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
So it
Okay. Cool.
clicks.
Yeah. So yeah, if with Glimmer not there, I mean, Sonya, you just heard like Rashad sends his regards, and so did Eclipsis. Hamon was unconscious. So do you comment on that at all, Aphelion?
I keep it to myself.
Okay.
And I'll just sort of look back to Sonya's description of his reaction and be like, I see, he caught me sad. Okay. Well,
Yep.
give me a moment, I'll be ready to continue on, but I still need... And then I'll just continue with the summoning for the next minute, or whatever it takes for familiar, forget.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, 10-minute breather, cover from dagger stab, bring back...
All right. So, is anybody? I mean, this is still your long rest. So, as you guys kind of gather your stuff up, you're able to kind of just look around your surroundings. Nothing else is coming for you right now, and yeah, it seems fairly calm for the evening. If you want to head back to where the kind of corral of or little loop of war machines were, that would be a good place to spend the evening.
Yeah. So this was at the very beginning of the long rest, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right.
Okay, so I think I would have gone because I literally yelled after Glimmer to be like, "Yo, save me a seat." So it's like I wanted to give him a moment because he obviously did that weird reaction. I don't know anything about the name, and I'm not trying to like meta that shit, but I'm just like, what the fuck was that? And so like he just went invisible and just like, yeah. So I don't know time frames in terms of what all is happening, but I'd probably would have given Glimmer like a couple minutes to, you know, self-reflect or whatever the hell he needs to do, and then just go like plop into the car. And then he said, I saw a butt
Your butt
mark
imprinting all
where
his teeth.
it's actually more like a tailbone. I think you forget.
It looks really raunchy when there's nobody there.
It actually just looks like he drew a big dick on the seat.
With huge nuts.
The old dick impression.
But see, to me, that looks like a butt because
Yeah.
I'm a tiefling too. So like,
I mean, it can look like both.
but it's like I recognize it as tiefling butt, so I recognize it as Glimmer. I mean, I guess that's what I'll just kind of plop myself in, coming in through the side and be like, yo, I see your butt. I know you're there.
Thanks.
I wasn't complimenting it. I guess if it's a compliment to say it exists, then you got
Hey,
it.
for some people it is.
I mean,
My
for
butt
like
has been
Scuzz, it
seen.
would be.
You noticed I have a butt.
You noticed I have one. Oh.
Yeah, they're seeing my
you
butt.
noticed.
Yo, you kind of left in a hurry.
Yeah, just some stuff. Don't want to. Later. Another time.
Don't want to later. Did you a word there? Assuming talk about was the word.
I'm actually missing a lot of words coming in through Discord. But I don't know if that's just me.
Oh.
I think it's just you. I'm not having issues, at least.
No, I'm not having connection issues. It's
Hmm.
Yeah, just no,
Hey, that's
just
cool.
just a familiar name. Just yeah.
That's cool. I'm just like, do you care if I'm about to pass the fuck out?
Yeah, you do that. You do
Okay.
you.
I'm just gonna kick back, lean back, and just kind of like close my eyes. Do these seats recline? I really hope so, because I'm gonna try to recline in these seats.
Automatic seat recliner.
Go through hell
Oh,
without
Just
adjustable
wait.
seats.
That's what I'm.
Think they don't have modern comforts here? Come on.
No, these seats absolutely do not have modern comforts. As Flipsis looks for that reclining lever, she finds something and pulls it, and it's just like that snap, just like as it just falls over backwards. So
Meant to do that.
Spinal, like a spine kind of crack for a moment, like.
Meant to do that. That's yeah, that feels good. Okay.
Just a slight chuckle from.
You're grimacing in pain. I think you're lying.
I don't feel pain.
Hmm.
That's a grimace, and I'm really fucking tired. Leave me alone.
All right, nerd.
All right, so as the group gathers back up to kind of take this long rest here, trying to drag. There it is. Churro gets resummoned.
Churro.
Hey,
It's
churro.
Churro.
Smell of bacon still wafts through the air.
Yeah, and actually that's its new thing. That's Churro's new thing. Is he has, along with the goatee, the bandolier, a teardrop tattoo, biker ear piercings, and a green chest tattoo. He is now just has just like the slightest perpetual smoking, like smoked meat smell coming off of him. And if you just look closely, you can just kind of see that there's just like the cartoony smoke clouds or smoke like wafts coming off of him.
He pops in.
Oh,
He'll be,
get dragon bait.
hey, buddy, are you feeling okay? You took a bit of a, yeah. You okay.
Produces another flask from somewhere.
How
Just
did you even
plops
drink?
down, does like the bulldog sit, you know, like the
Yeah.
spluted legs out. Just
You know, if that helps you feel better, I'll do the same myself. In fact, and I'll pull out one of my 2 bottles of wine I've been holding on to. Let me see. Ooh, did I already drink them?
Maybe.
Probably.
All right. Well,
Anyways, yeah, I'll sit down, just kind of like eyeball churro as I kind of get ready to go to sleep.
okay. Excellent. All right. So the group gets back together. All your war machines here corralled up, and take your long rest. Watches will go pretty uneventfully, but if anybody wants to have any conversations or anything like that throughout the evening, you're more than welcome to. Eclipsis, you see Lulu has snuggled up on like the back seat like of your Devil's Ride. Is just kind of like lying splayed out, like kind of hanging over the seat of the car or of the motorcycle, snoring, doing the cute little thing with like the trunk going like in, like curling in and going, and then shooting out like a little party thing, like the.
Like if I'm
Adorable.
in the truck, do I like look out the window and see that?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. She's just kind of like lying on it, you know, trunk kind of laying off on the side.
I'm just gonna think to myself, like I'm not gonna say anything out loud because I'm definitely only viewing this like peeking out with one eye, like oh shit, I left my ride outside. I don't think the locks are. And like I'm half asleep, and I'm just like, oh well, at least she'll protect it. Hopefully that trunk's loud enough. And I just pass out.
Yeah, there's not really any kind of like locking mechanism on your Devil's Ride. They kind of just, you know, go. All right, Aphelion, would you like to do anything during the evening?
No, I think I'm good. I think I'd just be kind of reflective off of what I heard and not push Glimmer about it, but
Okay.
kind of like give him concerned looks.
Got it. And Glimmer, do you reciprocate said concerned looks? Do you basically? I mean, you like, are you trying to hide this, Aphelion? Like, kind of like out of the corner, like out of sight of Glimmer, or?
Kind of more of a like making it obvious, so it's like if you need to talk, I'm here, kind of a thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I take acknowledge and then just kind of roll over, go to bed.
All right, Sonya, do you do anything, my good man?
I think Sanya would see Churro come back and kind of try like start measuring out, try to get like Churro's measurements. Be like, the Padre, gotta look at your little what was his name?
Churro?
Jerry. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. His name is Churro. But what do you want to do with him?
Yeah, Hero. Got it. I'm gonna need to take his measurements. Gonna have to.
I want to know, does Sonya look hungry?
Look. If I wanted to eat him, I would weigh him, not measure him.
Fair.
I feel like Sonya probably has out like that in that infernal sewing kit sewing machine that he got. It probably came with like an infernal like inseam measuring, you know, like the sewing measuring tape.
Oh god, it's just like some weird like devil tongue thing.
Yeah, totally. It's like red devil tongue, like all the numbers are in infernal. I don't even know how that would look. It's not even in inches or like it's not like imperial or metric. It's some weird infernal like infernal measurements.
I mean, that's infernal measurements is probably completely non-linear and non-consistent.
Yeah, correct.
37 fiend hairs. What does that even mean?
If you want to try to measure Churro, you're more than welcome to, but he does not seem to be the most approachable. You can try though.
Churro looks
Okay.
over at Sonya, looks back at Hamon, oinks, and then just kind of waddles drunkenly towards Sonya.
Drunken pig. Hamon is going to be slowly shaking his head watching this.
So I'll just like kind of measure like Churro's like neck, arms, legs, waist, and just be like, "You're gonna be my guinea pig." And then
Give
with those measurements in mind, I'll start.
gives you a strange look, but allows you to continue.
Hero, you're gonna be a fashion star. Just you wait. It's the only thing that's keeping you down right now, aside from constantly dying over and over again.
I would imagine you could also probably call him every once in a while Chicharrone or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying he could go from churro to chicharron at this point, but
Extra crispy.
Oh.
Um,
Yeah, but just like kind of take his measurements. I would want to start like working on making something for Churro.
Okay, cool. So during your watch, take some of that time to take out your infernal sewing machine. You fire it up. The pistons go. The black smoke spews from it as it is like just nearly. It's like it's fucking like it's a fucking V8 monster of a sewing machine.
industrial sewing.
Right. And as you're doing that, you feel another tingle on your you feel a tingle about you. Give me a wisdom save, please.
I'm good at these.
Oh yeah, you are.
Oh, very nice. And you get a bonus to that as well, right?
Yeah, +4.
Okay, let's see. Wow. Okay. So you sit there and just you just feel like this weird tingling sensation and you're just like, huh. Must be
Churro,
my
you
thing.
can't watch as I do it. Churro is clearly not watching as I'm doing this.
Churro's fast asleep, drooling
Yeah, just like,
on like on Hamon's fake breastplate, like blah.
yeah, I'm just assuming it's just a Sanya thing, right? And he's like, clearly it's because Churro was doing that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. All right. Well, okay. So the morning or quote unquote long rest occurs. So all of you guys get back your spell slots, get back them HPs, get back all them shits. You guys good?
Yeah.
Morning, quote unquote morning, or the long rest finishes, and you. I don't remember. Hamon, did you already roll your portents?
Oh, let me check. Well, I think so because I have 2 of them, and I used them
10 and
before
an
the day. I have a 12 and a 14.
The last thing you rolled
Oh,
was
it would be a 10 and 8. So yeah, those are. These are written incorrectly. Okay. I never used them.
Everyone gets their 13 temp hit points.
as you wake up and give an inspiring speech.
Yep. It's like, I was up all night helping Chicharrone here. Get ready to take bold risks in the world of fashion.
I
What
hope
is
we were
this?
all asleep during this whole speech.
Yeah, you're
and
just like
wake up.
marching around.
It's like the George Patton like marching for like this giant like flag thing, and just everyone in the crowd that was like fast asleep in like their bedrolls or whatever.
Yeah, I can imagine a Flipsis is probably just like yawning in the lean back chair, just like not giving a shit. But you all do get your mark. That was at 13 temporary hit point.
Yep.
Okay. So what does the outfit that you semi made for
Oh boy. I'm excited for
all
this.
over? She's pretending to lean back in her chair, but she uses a ball, like one of those like exercise balls. It's like ejected herself backwards. It doesn't really lean
Oh,
back too good.
bad. It's exactly like leaning back in the what the fuck is it? The demon grinder, the monster hunter,
Oh yeah.
the whatever the fuck.
Just falls out from
It's
underneath.
exactly the same. Spine breaks and psh.
Oh god.
All right. Well, what is this? What is that outfit that you made Churro starting to look like, Sonya?
I think it would-
You've probably made the top half if you wanted to. If you want to make him pants, you can make that another
Oh.
night.
Donald ducking it with churro.
Oh god. It would. Well, the top of it would be, like kind of all enclosed. Like looks like it's some sort of like weird. Because I can only work with the materials of like just things that we've seen. So it'd be, just like weird, like leathery sort of looking thing, and then it looks like some sort of like transparent like crescent starting on
Not
the
where I
top.
thought you were going with that.
And it's got nipple clamps. No.
These are pigs. There's like 16 of
Folsom
them.
Street Fair. Get it?
Yeah, it's a Folsom Street pig.
You
Oh
know.
dear.
No, it would just be kind of like the start of this, like, it looks like maybe like a firefighter's like jacket basically, but so it would be kind of like one color with like safety stripes and stuff on the top too, to make sure
nice.
that Churro, yeah, but probably not actual fire retardant material.
Oh, probably not at all. And I'd like to imagine that the infernal sewing machine that you have has some sort of compartment on it that just produces, like, this thing is pretty dope. Has no, like, combat usage or anything like that, but it is a magical item, and it actually does produce its own thread and produce its own material. So why don't you give me a roll? Let's call it a, I don't know what this would be. you gotta get good with it. So you're not quite proficient with this thing just yet. So just do a we'll call it like a performance check, but with in this case it's gonna be dexterity. How well you work with your hands.
Alright,
So just d20 plus your dexterity. You don't get proficiency in this just yet.
What is my dex? Sorry, 1. Haha, this has been great. Nope.
Wait. This is important. This is for Churro.
I mean, you could spend one of those. You could spend one of those portents if you want
I mean,
to.
if you want, otherwise
That's
it's just.
amazing, though.
Actually, no, I'm not going to. Sorry.
So
I-
you hand it over, Sonya. You hand it over to Churro. He eyes it, like slides into it, starts to walk, and he just watches. It just goes. Just like he walks through it, basically, and it just turns into tatters on the ground. He looks at it, looks back up at you, and just kind of like picks it up in his mouth and throws it back at you, and oinks not in disgust or in disappointment, but just like an oink that says, "Fix it."
Fix it.
You know that, oink.
Daddy, fix it.
Sonya doesn't know that, oink. I know that, oink. You're like, yeah, I get it. Fashion's about taking risks, and you just wrecked it. So thanks, little guy. You'll see what the next one is. It's gonna be better. This is actually gonna fit you. Stop eating so much.
I think
You're
it's
gonna
more
work
of
on
the-
routine.
I think it's probably more of the
Cigarettes.
drinking than the eating on his side, but it's fine. He's been through a lot. You could say he's been through hell several times now. So
I don't get
Ha.
I appreciate your helping him out with his fashion sense, I suppose, but do not take his criticisms too hard. He's a good pig still.
it. It's really just about prototyping with him because he's small. Unlike me, I'm big.
Large
Very
and in
big.
charge,
Some say massive.
like a barge.
But you categorize yourself as some sort of river vessel.
I cannot, in fact, fit in a rowboat.
All right, so the group gathers back up. Lulu rolls off of Flip's ride, and you guys jump in your respective vehicles to head off towards where you're imagining, where you're kind of thinking upon looking at the map where Arkhan's tower is. Flipsis, would you be still riding your ride, or do you put that thing back inside the demon grinder?
Is the demon grinder empty of all shit?
No, it's still quite filled with the with all of the soul coins, etc.
Then no, I'm riding it.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so you guys take off. The machine scream to life as you head off in the direction that you believe, according to the map, is the Tower of Arkhan. All right, as you guys get going, Sonya, give me another saving throw, wisdom save.
Hell yeah.
Okay, plus 4 to that. Let's see. Okay, so you feel another tingle in your tingle in your dingle, and you're like, you look around suspiciously, like you feel like you're being
Things I
watched.
wish I had never heard.
Yeah, feel like you're
What
being.
tingles
Again.
tingling.
Yeah. You feel like you're being. You feel like you're being watched, and you turn around. It's like, what the fuck is that? Turn back around. You don't see anything. Shake it off. Must be nothing, I guess. But there's definitely something there.
Oh God, am I a Metal Gear NPC?
What was that? Must be the wind. All right.
It's one of those like, I think it be kind of like, hey Padre, don't go because he's in the car with me, so I'd be like, don't go casting spells on me while I'm driving, sort of
Hey.
thing.
Well, I'm shouting up over the noise. What do you mean? I can't focus to cast a spell back here if you don't want to.
My dingle keeps getting a tingle. It's like the second time this has happened recently, and I don't know why.
I think that's less of me trying to cast a spell, and more of you having a little bit less. Well, it does not matter. Is this dingle very weird?
Well, it's not my usual dingle. Oh, it's my usual dingle, but it's not the usual tingle. To get technical.
Your technical terms are very strange to me, but I think I understand. I'm going to look around and don't have it prepared.
Ha!
Never mind. I will try to see if. No.
Can't do anything. Okay.
No, can't do anything. Just keep driving, Sonya. I'm sure it's nothing. Yeah, maybe the vibrations of this hell machine are giving you a strange sort of experience.
Are you implying that I'm, in fact, deriving pleasure from operating this vehicle?
You do seem to have a fun time.
Fucking awesome.
I'm not the one who said it, but I will keep an eye out if you're feeling tingles you don't understand, coming from strange places to places you do not enjoy. Well, perhaps there's something else out there. We are in hell after all, and I will keep a more active lookout for anything of specifically like magic or spell effects around.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
If I could focus, like maybe if I can't notice other things, but specifically looking for magically related thingies.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works, but that's what I'll try to do.
Yeah, that's absolutely for sure. You can just kind of getting like kind of that that weird hair on the back of your neck rising up when a spell is cast type of thing. Okay, so the Uncrashable, the Sweet Tooth, and the Monkey Muncher keep rumbling forward. Plumes of dust coming up from behind them. The roar of their engines drowning out or just reverberating and vibrating the entire like roll cage of these things. And you guys come upon what looks to be a bit of like a winding entryway to a canyon. You slow down a bit. I'm assuming that Sonya's kind of in the front, unless Flip is doing kind of recon work ahead with the demon ride.
Doing flips and shit.
I would want to say that I am, not like crazy ahead, but like 40, 50 feet, so well within like say a 3 to 6 second approach behind, but like probably just tailing ahead because I can kind of stay under the radar a little.
All right.
Not really under the radar considering it's loud and yeah.
All right. Well, so as you are ahead, as you enter this kind of winding, smaller kind of canyon area, imagine. I mean, I'm gonna post the GIF of it just because it is exactly kind of what I'm like.
I'm expecting Todd Howard.
No.
Todd, you son of a bitch.
It is.
That's the bastard.
I mean, the first part is the right idea. What you're kind of. The jump is superficial or is superfluous, but like. No, the freaking Mario block. But we're talking about like a road or something that's kind of like this, right? Like a more
environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all been desert. Yeah.
This is in Discord, by the way, Derpy. Yeah, so it's desert, but there's high rocky walls on either side of you. Enough room for the cars to drive, but not like open cracked plain or cracked earth that you're kind of used to before.
What item did we get?
2 jumps.
You got a banana. That's about it.
Nice.
Dude, I found some mushrooms in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just throws mushrooms in the. That's Demon Icar is mushrooms. It is. Not gonna lie. Okay, so Derpy or Flipsis, as you kind of come around this corner in these canyons, the roar of your machines are echoing off the walls here. You see stones and small little boulders kind of tumbling down, echoing off the walls. They fall into the road or into the path that you guys are driving. You see. You look around the corner and give me a perception check.
I totally have advantage, right? Because
No.
dust is flying in my face and everything.
Oh, absolutely no. All right. So you come around the corner and you look, and I mean, there's the dust of your ride. Your goggles are all fogged up. You don't really see anything. You don't see it until it's basically they're already upon you. What you thought was probably just the echoes of your own engines reverberating off the walls of these canyons turns out to be the echoes of another party who has been hunting you this entire time. So
I flip a bitch.
A flip a bitch.
Flip a bitch. All right, so what we see here is, what we're going to start off with. As, well, Flipsis decided to be a little bit further ahead.
Within 3 to 6 seconds approach.
Exactly that.
It's kind of like the LA mentality, right? It's like how far ahead of you gives a unit of time.
Gives a unit of time.
It's true.
All right, so this is where we see you guys. As the map slowly loads, because this thing is gigantic.
I'm looking around it right now. It is pretty fucking gigantic.
Gigantico.
It's thick.
Oh, I like how
damn.
they have like the team color backgrounds for
Oh, for
different
what?
machines. Like there's another demon grinder, but it has a different background.
Oh no, that's because that. I'll explain.
Oh,
That's a big pile of stuff.
It's because it's unique.
That is a big pile of stuff. All right, so Flipsis, this is what as you kind of come around this corner, suddenly you hear the cacophony of more War Machine engines reverberating off of the walls around you, and yeah, they are. There
What's
is
the
a.
equivalent of like throwing out my back wheel and
Like trying to
coming
turn around.
to an immediate halt?
I mean, that's just why don't you just give me a? I'll call it the same thing as like doing the trick. So open the Devil's Ride. You can try to see what that does. Not bad. Open that bad boy up. It would be stunt. Yes. Boom. There you go. Yeah. That wasn't the bike stacks? Oh, if it's higher, then that's fine. Okay. All right. So you guys, those who are driving, watch as Flipsis turns, throws her bike to the side, a plume of dust and debris skidding out and hitting against the walls here. Flipsis, I'll allow you to do one thing, or say one thing, or do something before we start to roll initiative.
Who's the closest car to me?
It's gonna be Sonya. It's gonna be Sonya and the Tormentor.
Can Sonya see me?
Sonya, roll a perception check.
Yes.
Sonya can indeed see you. So yeah.
Perfect. Can he hear me?
No.
It's demon
Okay.
engine screaming.
He's like, get your shit ready. Is my voice coming through there? So it sounds like it's echoing.
I can fix that. Don't worry. Okay.
Turn a hole on our butt.
I think I'm gonna get what can Sweet Tooth do?
Well, you ain't doing shit because everybody's rolling initiative. So roll
No.
your own initiative.
Yeah,
Sonya,
dog.
you do see that that she has stopped in the middle of the road up there, and I think with that 18, yeah, and is like waving her hands wildly. And with that 18 perception check, Sonya, as you look up, you see another plume of dust coming from like around the bend, up in the air. So everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll that initiative.
Oh, get ready, Padre. Either there's a tornado coming or something bad.
Where's my token? There's my token. Initiative. Yeah. I need to change my name though.
This ain't Kansas anymore.
I don't know. It's hell.
It's hard. It's very hard to tell the difference at times.
Potato with potato.
I say this having never been to Kansas.
Hey, I've never been to Kansas, but I've seen into Kansas, and that's close enough.
I've seen into Kansas.
That's as close as I need to get.
I've
Okay.
stride into Kansas.
It's actually
saw
funny.
a
I think I've been within 2 miles of the Kansas border from the west and from the north, but never been into Kansas. It's like the state repels me. I'm okay with that.
Okay, so the drivers are who we care about first. So we got Sonya up in here, we got Eclipsis, and we got Glimmer, and we got a couple other homies. But it looks like Glimmer, you're going to be the one who can react like at the end, basically.
Okay.
So then followed by which one is driving this? Flip is where are you, Flip? Did you roll initiative, Flipsis?
Sweet Tooth rolled initiative.
No, Sweet Tooth did not roll initiative because his initiative
It
is
did.
better than yours.
Look, it says initiative Sweet Tooth. No, it's a crit though.
Yeah, it's a +4 on the dex.
Yeah, but can it just be 23? Because I accidentally rolled on Sweet Tooth instead of a Flipsis.
It's not part of it.
Fine.
No. I'll give you the 23. I'll add that in there.
Fine, it's a 19. Still
Such a kind DM.
There you go. You're
It's
a
a
19. Still didn't select your token, but that's okay.
You know what? You know who I am in that shit. Don't.
All right.
Give me a
No
freaking garage
worries.
in
No
a couple
worries.
weeks.
We got you in there. We're rusty. We're rusty. I understand that. Okay. So that means Glimmer will act afterwards. Yeah, so each of the drivers start to think about where you're going to be going in this whole situation right now. Where is other driver boy? Oh man, he's way down there. Sonya, you're actually going to go. Unfortunately, okay, so it's basically Sonya. You're up first in terms of where you're going to be driving your rig, if you'd like to drive.
Okay. I would. I cannot hit them from here with my face.
Nope.
So let's
A lot.
up. Oh yeah, we're going for it. It could be kind of my... Sorry, we're going in.
All right, so you're gonna be yeeting yourself in that direction. Okay.
Can I attempt to? Oh, whoops.
I'll move you guys over there. So you're heading in that direction. That's where you're going to be going, and you're going to be hoping to attempt to like sideswipe this guy or ram into it.
I would like to raking scythes him.
Okay, absolutely. All right, back to the turn order. So we'll roll that in a second. I think you actually are going to probably be able to do that. Going up in terms of who else is driving. So yeah, the next one up is the other Esloth in that car. He sees you. He sees that you're coming right here. He has his reaction. You can just see his like panic in his eyes as you're just like crazily driving toward him. So he is actually going to be taking this guy and heading off in the other direction down here, but not before you sideswipe him. So you give me that sideswipe against their. It's going to be against the AC of this war machine.
So just the raking scythes
Yes.
on this.
Yes.
Let me click this to make sure it's the thing. I don't think it's an attack action. I think it's a thing for it to dodge.
Oh, so it does need to dodge. Okay.
Yeah, creature moves out of the way and takes some damage if it succeeds on DC 13 Dex saving throw.
Okay. So here
Vehicle
comes
moves out of the
its-
way and takes some damage.
Yep.
If I were to
So
succeed.
it fails the dex saving throw. So roll me
Yeah.
that damage. The car fails the dex saving throw as you run into it.
He's driving
Oh!
a truck.
Damn,
That's
son.
pretty damn good.
So he's gonna end up
Black
over there, but not before the truck. Not before the that tormentor takes a full 21 damage to its fucking armor. That's pretty beefy, and that actually goes above its where is this? That's above its mishap threshold. So that's gonna be fun. So you watch as you approach it, the thing also kind of careens, turns its wheels hard. Your scythes dig into the side of that bad boy, as it will. Let's get out these. Get out the fucking mishap thing. Oh boy, roll blah 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 on the mishap table. I'll allow you to roll this. Give me a d20, Sonya.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a D2.
So you watch
Never
as
mind.
this thing pulls away, and
That
suddenly
was a D2.
Huh? Oh, you did a D2. A D20. Okay, 8. All right. So you watch as you pull away, and for some reason, you see as this thing pulls away, you watch as like one of the like a side panel on this thing is like flapping in the wind, and suddenly it just goes prang, and you watch as it takes out the it like fucking nails into the harpoon launcher on top of this thing, and you watch as there's like the little angry Mesoloth bug boy like shaking his head as he now has a weapons malfunction, and that is bad for it. So its weapon
Nice.
the weapon is malfunctioning on top of this thing. Alrighty. How do I do weapons malfunction? That was weapons malfunction. Alright. That was his go. Where's other driver? Oh, there he is. He's going to go after the large. And now that you can see what this thing looks like, it's not that it is unique color discern. This actually has full-on gold plating over the
Bruh.
entirety of this.
Pimped my ride.
Yeah, it is definitely
Burn
pimped. This thing will. This thing is going to charge towards you this way and basically kind of drive by you as you go this way. That thing gonna be doing. I was fucking this type of combat. Alright, Glimmer, and then these guys coming in here. He's coming through this way. They're all just trying to get at your asses.
Yeah, they are.
Flipsis, you've Sonya thunders past you. You watch as he's thundering past you. There's a roar of engines and dust as everybody's burning out and driving everywhere. Where do you go, Flipsis?
Sorry, I'm looking at this massive map. Can I go if I go like right here, like down this way?
Talking right there.
Yeah. Is that something I could like jump over and try to like
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. I just don't know how large. Oh, I can jump 60 feet though. Yeah, I'll be able to jump 60 feet, so that's not an issue. I just don't know what kind of terrain it is. If it's like mountainous or a chasm or whatever. So either way, so I'm. What's my movement? I can.
Got 120 feet of movement.
Great.
Y'all got a lot of movement. Okay. Glimmer, where are you gonna be going?
So first I have to ask if I can drive over like this pass potentially.
Yeah, that's where Flip is heading as well. But yes, you can.
Yeah, I would like to head down there.
Hey, great. I'll let me just move the entirety of your group.
So
up.
I'm at 50 right here. Could I jump 60 feet over over this way?
Yeah. You can totally do that.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So you give me another stunt.
I don't need to.
Just
If
does.
the Devil's Stride moves at least 30 feet in a straight line, clear distance of up to 60 feet when jumping over a chasm.
Come on.
Damn, son. Right.
Is that kind of... So, I'm more jumping like over here because I'm following that kind of line here.
That makes sense. Okay.
Presuming it's a straight line.
No, that's fine. You can do some steering and jump. Okay, so you're jumped in front of this. You jumped in front of the other car right here. You're flying forward. All right, so Mr. Glimmer, what is your plan? You wanna drive forward and then kind of like off-road it over this gap area right here?
Yeah. Drive forward and kind of get here and off-road over there when I have the movement too.
Yep. So it's a little bit. I mean, it's not really difficult terrain, I would say, for this thing. So you off-road this bitch. Where do you want to end up? You tell me.
Let's go steering into the big boy.
Holy shit. Alright. Cool. So this is where everybody is, like, basically ending up. Let's get into the actual, like, meat of this thing. You watch as somebody pokes her head out and you recognize her. You see Zell poke her head out of the side of this golden demon grinder as she grits her teeth and will shoot a longbow at the motherfucking monkey muncher. So a 14, poing, hits off the side of it, no damage. You see her curse as she shoots 2 more times. Twang. On twang again. Twang and twang. All 3 miss. Tung, tung, twang.
Yes.
Just like, you watch as she's not stoked on that. Okay, Flipsis, you drove Felion in the demon grinder, bumping and getting jostled all over the place. You look out, as you're like all kind of turning into each other and moving into these new positions. You look out the window and you can see that there is a tormentor to the south of you, and then this golden demon grinder to the north of you. The other tormentor is up and engaged with your uncrashable 2. What are you gonna do, Felion?
So driver has 3/4 cover, right?
They do, yes.
Okay. The vehicle in front of us with the mezzalots, I'm gonna aim for the driver.
Of which one?
The one with the mezzalots in front of us. This one.
These guys, yeah. The one with the disabled. It has the disabled turret currently.
Yep.
And the
Just
other
going
one,
for the driver. Get it out of commission. All right. So this is gonna be a just with my longbow.
Right.
So
Yeah. So at 3/4 cover.
24.
That will. Let me just make sure. Look at this. Cover.
Cover.
3/4 is blah blah blah.
5?
5 and
It's
6.
+5, I think.
Plus
so.
5. So you hit. Yes,
Perfect.
you hit barely. It thuds into like his head is like kind of sticking out the side. Twang, twang. All right, solid.
So 10 damage, and then I will make him blind.
Oh Jesus Christ! Okay. So yeah, he gets
So
like
DC 15 wisdom save.
Okay, so he'll have advantage on this due to magic resistance, but DC 15 whiz. Okay.
Wait, hold on. I make him roll an 8.
Make him roll an 8.
I make him roll an 8.
Okay, so you make him roll an 8. His wisdom bonus is a solid +0. So you watch as he just like he can't see shit. You watch as his hands fly off the controls. And they're just like over his little buggy eyes. That is not good for him for sure. So he is homie cannot see, and that thing is still going. All right.
Is that which vehicle was that?
Far the one furthest away from you? Far down south.
And then
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll
Hamon.
look for the driver on
Oh,
this
you're
one.
gonna
I
shoot
have a
that
second
one.
attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the one
sorry.
I'm in front of?
It is the one you're in front of. Yes.
Perfect.
All right, that's all. Aim for the driver and the one behind me as well.
Yep.
Again, 3/4 cover. That's not gonna hit.
14, no, unfortunately not. The very ugly ghast is not stoked on them.
Wait, there's a gas driving that thing?
Yes.
Because of course there is.
I see.
Yep.
It's totally the Kiss mobile. It's
Yeah.
Okay. That was the driver there. Okay, any other bonus actions you want to do, Aphelion?
Oh, you also did the skip on my turn.
My B,
Good.
I did the thing. Okay,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. But did you have a bonus action though? You were at. You asked.
Bonus action. No, I don't.
I'm gonna be a real pain on this turn. I'm sorry. I need to know a few things. One, because this is all in motion. They don't
Yes, you
stop
can
and
hit-
move. Everything's moving.
Everything is more or less within range at once.
Yeah. Okay. But then also the momentum of everything right now, as in this thing's going this way. You're coming up this way.
He's
This
coming
thing's
across. He's coming across. He's going like right there.
that way,
Yeah.
and then this is coming this way.
Yeah.
And then we're coming this way, and it's coming this way.
Yep.
And then this is coming this way, and Flip, you're going like here.
Flip's going. Yes.
I can go wherever the fuck I want.
Okay, 'cause you're a
I'm a bike. I can juke it.
Okay. And then the other follow-up question I have is this massive pile of whatever here.
Tall.
What? It's what?
Very tall.
Very tall, and it's like made out of like debris and things.
Yeah, it looks like the remains of other war machines piled up here. Some parts of buildings, other stuff like that. All just one rusted mass, though.
Oh, so there's not like loose pieces on the surface of it at all?
Oh, there could be, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look, maybe looking for something that might be with my, very smart brain. Something that may be around 1,000 pounds of metal or rock. And I'm gonna go ahead and cast telekinesis on it. And I'm going to try to yeet it down at this thing.
Okay, nice.
Oh boy.
I'll link it. It says I can move it 30 feet on that, but I can also cancel the cast as I do it. So I can move it and have it kind of ballistic off in that direction towards the way it's going. And this is where you have to tell me whether I have to roll to be smart enough to like math this out or how this works. But I'm going to try to get whatever I'm throwing from here to land on top of the golden grinder.
What's the
Don't
damage
wreck
on
the
this then?
Pip-mobile.
What's gonna be the damage on this then?
I don't know. It's 1,000 pounds falling from high up. Because I can move up to 1,000 pounds with telekinesis. So whatever, a siege weapon would be against it maybe or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is where it gets a little bit weird. I'm being a
Boy.
pain, but I really want to do
No,
this
no,
because
no,
it sounds
this is an interesting idea. We're gonna have to do some research. So this is like 5e siege weapon. This is gonna be like a fucking heap of confusion. No. This is like it's either a solid ballista or like a catapult.
Probably like a catapult because it's like a solid chunk, but it's a little different because it's 1,000 pounds versus like a few hundred, but it's not going as fast. It's more like a crushing weapon versus like a.
Oh, then I know what I'm thinking of. It would be a fucking thing. The homies are like, oh, go up to the castle gate, and they go.
Oh, like a battering ram kind of a thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, something like that makes sense. I guess it's like a big concussive, or not
What is it
concussive.
called? Pudding projectile? That sounds good. Pudding projectile? Mortar, battle wagon. What's a manlet? Oh.
A manlet.
Launch the
Weird cities. Oh, bone battering ram. Sounds good to me.
That does sound.
All right, yeah. So, you don't need to roll. I'm gonna have you roll a d20 plus your intelligence modifier on this.
I figured. Yeah, because this is going to be like
This is
like really brain moment right here.
big brain, some big brain shit.
That really works. Plus int, you said?
Yeah. Nice.
Not bad.
All right, so I think your big brain succeeds. Actually, it just succeeds on being able to target this thing. So I'd like you to roll me 3 10 plus 3.
Nice. 23.
All right.
Bruh.
So that is a solid thudderino on this bad boy.
I don't know if the debris will stay around or be a pain in the ass or something as well, being 1,000 pounds, or just like bounces off to the side, but that's up to you.
No, so and something that you watch is the armor itself, this gold gilded armor. The debris thuds into it. It seems to deal damage, but you watch as it flashes and there's a sheen as it kind of like it resists this damage. It seems. I mean, it's not considered magical bludgeoning damage because it is still a physical like rock thing.
Piece of chunk of stone, yeah.
Yeah. All right, but it does take that damage. It's enough
It's
to
nice,
enough to bonk it. The bonk
ring
machine.
a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think that's all. Oh, actually, no. Bonus action, yes. I'm going to. Oh,
Or should
man.
be in the car with you, by the way.
Yeah, Churro will be around there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my dagger at 30 feet.
Okay.
Bonus action. Actually, no. I'll throw it at this over here. I'll try. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to throw it at it to see if the dagger can get inside this vehicle.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that's hilarious. Give me another. Like this one is definitely a dexterity throw.
Yeah, so that'd just be D20 plus dex.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I actually forgot I had some dex.
I have some dex.
15.
No, bounces off of the side of it and just like floats in the air.
All right, so it's just there.
Yep.
Ready to use next turn. Okay,
All right.
that's my turn.
All right, Glimmer, you look over at this machine that's barreling towards you, and you see hanging off the side these slightly gray-skinned individuals. One of them slathering jaw and looks at you wildly, and he is going to try to jump onto your car.
Oh, bro.
Oh boy.
So he's going to do an athletics check to see if he can make it happen.
Nope.
I believe.
This undead motherfucker. He jumps and you hear a thud on the side of their machine as he jumps and he lands on the side, but he's barely hanging on to it. He's just like any sort of like shake or rattle will be able to throw this dude off as he clings to the side of your thing. You watch as out of the top of the kind of top area of this devil or this demon grinder, you see a pale-skinned individual and like walk out. She pokes her head out, looking like. And you see like flapping in the wind this weird sort of like parasol looking thing. She angrily looks in your general direction.
Jesus, that's a brutal parasol.
Yeah, it is. But
Brutal soul.
That's about it.
Right on.
that ain't no Princess Peach.
She ain't no Princess Peach, that's for damn sure.
She's. I was trying to think of a sour, like she's a princess lime. Like, what's a sour fruit?
Jackfruit.
Yeah, she's just Princess Jackfruit.
So she yells out. She just kind of she yells out over the din of the engines as she's like approaching you, and she says, in like it's like a weird whispering voice that booms out over the battlefield, and she says, "Surrender the soul coins and you shall be let free. None of you need to die. I'll just take them off your hands. The spoils of the soul train." And she will lovingly.
I wonder if she knows
With more love.
Knows about what?
us having the soul coins.
She just
I
said
mean,
it.
she pretty much called it out.
Yeah, I just I
We
wonder.
were told that pretty much all the warlords know we were responsible somehow.
She also
Yeah.
Zell is on the car with her.
That's true. Zell was, yeah.
Yeah.
We're working with, what's his butt?
Indeed. She looks at you, Glimmer, and she casts banishment.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, but I'm a charisma boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no!
Wait, what's your other portent?
It's too late. I have to do it before the roll's made.
Okay, right.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
problem.
this is the Curb Your Enthusiasm moment.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Which, unfortunately, my portent probably went fine. I just didn't.
Okay,
think-
question. With banishment, does that mean when he comes back, he'll not be in the vehicle anymore?
Oh,
If it moves.
pop back in.
Okay, I just because it's like the location that he was
Yeah, if you want to get
teleported
the
away.
relative dynamics, I don't think that's. Yeah, I think it's that gets complicated.
But Glimmer, you watch as she reaches her hand out and kind of like turns it into a fist, and stares at you, like closing her eyes, and she opens it kind of with a smile, thinking her spell was a success. But then over the back of your chair, Lulu, like, is clenching her eyes tight, and holding them shut. She's like, "I got you." Her aura is surrounding you.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Hey, Lulu.
Yeah, so the aura, an invisible aura, I'll post it, but it's basically, any spell of 5th level or lower cast from outside the barrier can affect creatures or objects within it.
Damn.
But you can't shoot shit out of it, so just know that. All right. This angry little Mesoloth on top is gonna try to rip the shit out of this. He's trying to free his weapon so he can do something about it. Oh my God, homie is not gonna be able to do this, is he? The dude has no strength. He's gotta do a strength check to figure this out. All right, he's like, whoa, he crits it, sick. So you watch this, like,
Wow.
he spends his entire turn. He's like, twing, and the piece of metal shrapnel flies off. The other Mesoloth over there, he's going to take a shot at you guys, at your Tormentor. So he shoots his shot. A 22 to hit that Tormentor. Sonya, definitely hits the Tormentor.
Yeah.
15 piercing damage. That is not enough to cause a mishap, but is enough to actually damage the side of that thing. A piece of siding flies off. Alrighty.
Oh, that just barely hit too. Wow.
Yeah, it did just barely hit.
Yeah, no. I was getting like dome ring over here.
I was using that door.
Actually, one of the ghouls was up there. Another ghoul is going to distance. So as it comes flying in over here, nice. It is actually going to be using. You see this? You hear it before you see it, Glimmer. Swinging in, wrecking ball. 17.
It misses.
Flies over the top, missing you as it just swings around.
Duck underneath.
Yeah. Whoa! Yeah. Definitely just duck underneath that thing. Lulu is
Meerkat
going to
it.
stay where she is. The other ghoul over there is going to thud a harpoon at the monkey muncher. Oh, twang, a 19. That actually will hit you. Yep. For 9 piercing damage on the monkey muncher. Oh, but no, that does nothing because it's oh no. Yours is different than I always forget. Okay, cool. Top of the round. I want Glimmer, Sonya, Flipsis, and to roll me initiative again.
Eat.
God damn it! When did I unclick?
Oh, nice, Sonya. You're up first. You're gonna be the one to react. Everything.
I am the lake.
You are the link.
I react. Or the river, sorry.
All right. So the Mesoloth in front of you, Mr. Sonya, he's gonna be wanting to. He's gonna be trying to, unfortunately, just like drive as fast as he can towards the monkey munch. Be driving away from you guys. So he's gonna want to end up basically like down here. The large demon grinder guy, he is gonna be the Golden Doom is gonna be trying to get as close as it can to the demon grinder. So his whole thing is gonna be to try to like ram into the demon grinder. The other Mesoloth, I'm gonna have him do a lovely save. Actually, no, this thing just fucking goes 100% as fast as it can up over this edge and launches as the guy is blinded on his turn. He's blind. Wait, question though, Aphelion, is he blinded until the end of his next turn, or what's his thing?
It is. I have to go back and read it. I think it's until the end of my next turn. Let's see.
To the start of your next turn. Okay.
Okay, start of my next turn. So yeah, as soon as I go again, he'll be.
Yeah,
able to
but
see
his
again.
driving is shit. So you watch as he eventually, I mean, this is all happening real time, all that stuff. He fucking launches off this edge and crashes over. Like he's gonna take some. Those poor dudes. They're taking some serious damage. The thing is jammed, and so the guy's all happy because he unjams his weapon, and then suddenly there's just a leap off the edge of this thing. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so everybody, the war machine itself, you watch as it crashes off the edge, nails into a boulder. 10 feet since it moved its last. Okay, 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it moved since its last turn. Okay, so it did 100 full feet of movement. So it takes 29 bludgeoning damage, as another mishap will eventually happen to it. But the other thing too is that these two poor boys, they need to make some save.
Dude, this is Michael Bay of D&D combat right now.
Yeah, it is. Right, so both of them make strength saving throws. Both of them, one of them, the driver fails, the other one saves, as they also will take each 36 bludgeoning damage as they're just fucking thrown around like pinballs inside of this thing. So half as much for that guy, full amount for the other dude. That dude is not looking good, but he ends up all the way over there. Okay, Glimmer, what will your action be in terms of driving? Are you gonna drive? Do you want to just go straight as you? Because basically, what you can do is you can drive, or you can allow it to just go its current direction and cast a spell or do something.
Where am I going right now if I don't drive?
You would be going, basically, generally this way.
100 feet though?
Yeah. 100 feet, you would end up like there. In a fucking, you would hit something. But not terrible. It's enough that it isn't a solid object. You'd like run over this tent.
Okay. I know what I'm doing then.
Alright.
So I will not be driving.
Okay, so you'll go on your turn, you'll do your action. Flipsis, what are you gonna be? Flipsis.
Therapy.
I'm just muted. Well, I was gonna flip a cool stunt trick because I'm not facing the way that this is facing. I'm actually facing like this direction. Because of how I jumped.
Yep.
Okay, so I will. I mean, I'll continue driving. Do I see the people in this demon grinder?
You see the head of Zell, and you see both of the other ones because.
So I see Zell.
Yeah.
Alright. I think I'm gonna drive in that direction. No. Or let's see. I have what, 60 feet?
You have 120 feet of movement.
I have 120 feet of movement. But if I drive,
That's all you're doing is.
That's all I'm doing. And if I don't drive, I'm going straight in whatever direction I'm stuck in.
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to then move over here-ish. It can't grab me. Here-ish.
Okay, so you're just gonna do your 40 feet of movement. Okay.
And then I'm gonna go drive this way. Wait, which way is this guy driving? He's driving this way, yeah?
He drove down. He came down already
Off.
from the north.
No. He came down, but like his next move. Where's he going?
That's where he ended up.
Oh, this is the guy who. Okay, so I'll end there.
Okay. Aphelion. The car, or actually now Sonya. Sonya, what are you gonna? Everybody's down below. You're gonna just drive after them, I guess.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna be like, ain't no gold-plated bitch gonna get away from me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean, what else am I gonna do,
Chasing
right?
right behind it.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically it's all. I'll select everybody. The cars are all basically chasing, doing the towards towards the monkey muncher. So like that guy's driving that way, this dude's driving this way. Everybody is in a chase. Like now we're in a true kind of chase situation where Glimmer is the rabbit. But there's also the other fucking thing is completely like upside down and sideways over the edge over there. So, oh, I forgot who wants to roll a mishap for the one that launched off the edge. I think it's Aphelion because Aphelion was the one who blinded.
Yep. What do I roll?
D20 for me.
1d20.
Nice or bad? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think that's good for us.
That's great. Okay, so not only did you just fucking cook this thing, so there was 29. Did I do the 29? Got this thing last time. Oh no, you sideswiped it for. How much did you sideswipe it for? A solid amount.
It was like 21. Yeah, 21. Because I rolled 19 damage.
Oh yeah, I haven't even subtracted the other shit from this. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. So not only is that, but this thing is like basically falling apart. The Tormentor is falling apart, and you watch over the edge as it rolls. We just see the camera looking at these two missiloths. One of them blind as shit. The other one like halfway upside down, hanging out of the harpoon launcher turret on the side of this thing. And suddenly there's just a. It suffers this. Engine flare. Fire erupts from the engine, engulfs the vehicle. Any creature that starts its turret inside the vehicle takes that much fire.
We are
Oh no!
You're doing great.
Yeah, so it does the comical thing where it's like da-douche, like rolling over, like takes all the bludgeoning damage and shit, and then suddenly fucking green flame erupts from the furnace of this thing. That is some good damage. Okay, so shit's on fire, yo. The weapons turret is fixed, but shit is flaming in flamas. Okay. What do we got? So, Sonya, you drove there, all that good shit. All right, we're cool. The Arinyas, she's just fucking very, very angry. Zell is not stoked that all this shit's happening around her, and it's like, it's no good. Let's see. All she really has is some horse shit. She's gonna
Like good horse shit or just not relevant horse shit?
Just like she just takes out that longbow again and she's just like pew 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 as she tries to shoot. She's gonna do one at each of you guys. She just like turns. First one's towards the Tormentor. Twang. She shoots. She misses. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Where's it? Where's this roll? Please roll. Where are you? There it is. A 19. To hit your Tormentor, which actually misses the Tormentor. The Sonya, your Tormentor's AC is 21, so you're good to go there. Yeah. She curses and will take another shot at Flipsis, who's flying by on the Devil's Ride. Twang, a 17 on her. That misses the Devil's Ride, an AC of 23. And then she curses again and takes another shot at the Demon Grinder. Twang, a 21. She finally nails the Monkey Muncher. For 9 piercing damage and 23 poison damage.
Immune to poison damage.
Yeah, Demon Grinder is immune to poison. So it takes 9. I'll subtract that off there. It takes 9 piercing damage.
Damage threshold of 10.
Oh, so it takes no damage. Just twangs off the side of it. So she curses Yeah, Felion, as all this shit's occurring, things flying past, moving back and forth, what do you do?
I'm gonna aim for the driver again, of the big one.
Okay.
The big vehicle. First attack. 21.
All right. Yeah, even with the +5 on that one, you nail him.
Perfect. So it's gonna be 7. Ignore the radiant for now.
Yep.
Because I'm not. Holy shit, that's a lot of radiant. Oh, I know. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna blind him, same as the other guy.
This one's also gonna be a
wisdom save and
nails it.
Which trying to remember what I fucking called this thing.
It's the radiant something.
Radiant, that one.
Radiant arrow. Another 5 damage on it. And he gets fucking thudded in his forehead, and you watch as his hands go to his eyes. Yeah, he's blind, just like the other guy was.
Hell yeah.
All right.
And then I'm gonna do second shot at the one with the umbrella.
Okay.
Pew.
Oh, that definitely hits her. Let's see. She has, as she's like standing on the top of it, she has a little bit of cover. She's not fully out there. Let's see.
I would imagine half cover.
Yeah. Half cover, not full cover. So that's +2 to her AC. What kind of horseshit mage is she that she doesn't have shield prepared? That's stupid.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Thuds into her.
Also, though, I'd be very scared if she could shield a 27 in that situation.
Even with her, she has mage armor, but even with that, it's not. Ugh. Okay, so 6 piercing damage. Do you use any arcane shots?
I have none left. I only have 2 per short rest, and also I can't use more than 1 per turn.
Got it. All right, Glimmer, what was your action as you kind of just let this fucking thing go, as you ghost ride the monkey muncher across the thing? You know, with basically, like, everything is occurring in real time. You ghost ride it, dodging left and right of these people, and, yeah, the... Oh, actually, and then Sonya, I'll go back to you in a second for something. Monkey Muncher goes by. What's your action, Glimmer? What are you gonna do?
So you might have to remind me exactly how this works, but I don't know. But I will kind of Captain Morgan it, put one of my feet on front of like the dash.
Nice.
And I'll yell, "Battle bards, assemble!" And I'm going to blow the horn of the horn of Vikings that Eclipses blew earlier.
Oh shit!
Oh,
The horn.
boy.
Oh boy.
Double. Oh boy. Okay. Jesus.
I don't know where I can
boy,
put
oh
them
boy,
or
oh
where
boy.
they go.
Do I remember what the failure to cut off was?
No, he's fine. He has all the stuff.
Oh,
he can't.
Yeah.
He can't fail.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a
I need proficiency with simple weapons.
Yeah,
was
and
the,
you got that already.
Yep.
Staff, circlet, dancing sticks, blah blah blah.
It's what I didn't have. That was.
This thing called Horn of. Or Horn of Valhalla, I think. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
All right, so you got a brass one. Roll me 3d4 plus 3.
D4 plus what?
3d4 plus 3.
I rolled a D100.
Bruh.
How many you get? What do we
7.
got? 7 of them. All right, so they suddenly appear in the middle of the road.
Oh, I can't choose where they summon or anything like that.
You blow the horn. In response, warrior spirits from and this is from that specific place, I forget. They appear within 60 feet of you. Does not say
Okay.
you do not get to choose where they appear, but they appear.
I wasn't sure that part.
All
right.
Yeah, that's fun. So
GG.
Well, their command is boarding parties. I don't know if they'll get the chance.
You summon them and then suddenly it's just like beep beep.
I'm ready to boom.
Oh boy.
That's all good. All right, let's see. Where the
Alright.
hell are these berserkers that I made? I forgot. Christ. have? Where are they? Oh, there they are. All right. Well, okay. They'll definitely come out. Here they is. How many did you say? 7 of them?
7.
It's ridiculous.
All right. They're all. I'm just gonna give them one specific init. Yeah. We just get that nice 2.12. Very good. They get the shit init too. All right. Great. They are all the way at the bottom. It will go this turn though. Okay. So we got the horn. The horn boys is out. All right. So on her turn, mage lady.
Bonus action.
Oh, bonus action. Do it.
Firing a snake at, at one of the zombies.
Dun, dun. There's the zombie on your car.
Oh yeah. We're about to crash into something. He'll get knocked off.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Okay. So who are you shooting it at? One of the ones on the other thing.
Well, actually, no. It'd be the girl who tried to charm me.
Okay. She flies off, and that definitely thuds into her. She is currently. Yep, that's enough. That's definitely enough. With mage armor, she is 15. With half cover, she has got only an additional 2 AC to that. So yeah. Thump. Nice job. Okay, there's now a snake on board. I need to find snake. Hold up. Hold up. We need Sneck. Here comes Sneck. All right, so she takes how much was that?
5 poison
damage. Okay. 5 poison damage to this poor woman. Alrighty. Okay, so on her turn, angrily, she is going to try to fuck with your ride. So she's just gonna look at it, and you see her hand crack with energy as she shoots out a lightning bolt.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep, it's gonna be a beefy one. So that's that level 3. 30 damage. So give me a dexterity saving throw for your demon grinder, Mr. Glimmer. Yikers. Okay, Monkey Muncher gets blasted.
Ouch.
The Aphelion, you're at the. Are you like basically in the turret in the top?
Yeah.
Okay. You are. I'll give you advantage on this save.
Okay.
Are we within?
That's what. Yeah. So you're fine, Glimmer.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're fine, Glimmer.
Wait, am I
Lulu's
not?
hanging out there. No, that's what I'm saying. You'll have advantage on. You're basically like your. I was just
Okay.
like your feet. Your feet are in there, so you could basically like hit the deck more or less and be like, ah.
Got it. Hit the deck. Deck save. Up.
Okay, nailed it. Okay, so you're good.
23s.
The ghoul is gonna get fucking probably cooked here, as she doesn't really give a shit. She can make those things. It's fine. 30. Fails it. Gets. Yeah, he's gone. Bye, Mr. Ghoul. He just gets fried off the side of the thing. Monkey Muncher's 15, so Monkey Muncher takes the full 30 damage on this. Give me a D20, Mr. Glimmer.
Comes that crit.
I mean, I don't know what you want here. Alright, so 14. Oh my goodness. This is really fitting. So you watch as the lightning arcs around the outside of the demon grinder, and you see bits and pieces of the armor just like being torn off of it. Your AC of the demon grinder is reduced by 10 until you fix it. You have 9 AC on your demon grinder.
Bruh.
Meanwhile, we got like 3 of these berserkers. They gotta make like 3 deck saves here. 3 of them get hit. Fail, fail, fail. They're beefy boys though. Oh my goodness. All right. So I ain't mad at them. They're beef boys. They they can take that hit. Okay. That is her turn. She doesn't have any bonus actions, I believe, that she can be doing right now. Nope. Okay. Great. You get a shooting. Flip is gonna get a shooting by the guy in the. Ooh, actually. No. It's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be shooting. This is the guy with the wrecking ball. So here comes a wrecking ball towards
I still spit in his face.
Nice. Cool.
Like a wrecking
All right, wrecking ball attack.
That
A 26 to hit. That's gonna hit you.
Okay.
That's 80 bludgeoning damage
On what?
to your ride.
My bike.
Yeah.
My ride. What happens when my ride
The
dies?
bike explodes. That thing is
No.
done.
No, that's not okay. I'm mad.
I mean, yeah, that's unfortunate, but Flip, the sweet tooth is done.
But wait. I have a reaction. Don't I?
Are you gonna say the juke?
Yeah, I'm able to. Oh,
No,
I get it.
it's only in dexterity saving throws.
But wait. What does Lucky do?
Read lucky.
It's when I make it.
Okay, so this thing.
Okay, wait. What does the sorcery point do?
Nothing. Yeah, you can't do shit against this. I'm sorry. So you guys watch as the wrecking ball, as the wrecking ball swings around, and it's fucking cinematic as shit. As the wrecking ball just takes out the front of Flip's of the sweet tooth, as the entire front axle is just gone. She goes head over heels. Flip says, "Give me a dexterity save."
Do I get advantage on that?
No.
Because of Duke.
No. What? You land. You watch as Flips as suddenly is like flung off this thing.
I Superman. I superhero land.
You superhero land as there's an explosion of fire from the furnace of the Devil's Ride as it just comes apart. There is no salvaging this thing.
I am so mad.
Okay. Hamon, what are you gonna do?
You know what? Silver linings to your bike getting destroyed, it opens up an option for me. And by that I mean you don't get hit by this now, probably. Let me actually measure it. Wait. Ha. Damn it.
Move it over one to the right and just kill
Yeah.
all the Vikings.
Yeah, I don't care about them. I don't even think I can see them.
The
Personally.
Vikings are basically just in the way right now. They're just like, aha!
Just okay, perfect. Right here. I can see a spot, and they'll get, they'll go to Valhalla sooner and later. That's a level 4 fireball is going to launch right.
Oh
in the
my
middle of
god! They're going to Valhalla.
Let's hit everybody. Yeah. That is
Extra spicy mead.
fireball.
What do we got?
4th level. 39 DC 17 save.
That fireball.
Oh, and for fun.
Yes.
Well, now I'm thinking about it.
How big is fireball again? Sorry.
20 yard radius. So right here, or wherever I had that pinned, I think right here, it hits.
Whoa, that's too big.
Tactical nuke incoming.
Rip bomb.
Holy shit.
No, so it needs to be it needs to be a half of that. So, yeah, it needs to be.
Oh, that's not half of that. It should be like.
Hamon tapped into his anime abilities.
That's that big.
Yeah. So if you move it, there was a spot where I got off of a flipsis and hit everything else.
Yeah, right there. Basically.
Yep. That's not going to hit. Yeah, perfect, right there. So fireball goes there. 39. And can I see the parasol weird devil lady?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to make her roll a 10 for her save.
Yep.
What's
So
my
this is gonna
final
be one of those weird things where because she has advantage on magic saves.
does that changes?
No, it doesn't. It
No, I
basically-
still force it though, right?
Yeah, it forces it, so it doesn't matter. We've already kind of thought about this before.
Yeah. That's broken. I like it. Sweet. Although now I have no importance for the rest of the next day.
What
We
is
like
the-
woke up and burned through those.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, group check. There we go. Fucking Jesus Christ. All right, so here's all the berserkers. Only 2 of them save.
Lightning and fire is what they would have liked.
Yeah. So I mean, how much damage was this?
39.
39. Okay, so the guys that got blasted, basically the ones who got blasted are gonna get fucking killed. We'll just those three definitely fail. The other ones are gonna take half damage, but
Worthy death.
they still don't. They still. Two of them save. So the other ones, what's half of 39? We got 20. No,
19.
19.
19.
These guys just show up to just get killed like
Okay.
Jamie.
Also, Sonya, as you were the one who was able to act last in terms of like you had the most time to kind of figure things out. I think one of the great things about doing that is that I'll allow you to either do a side swipe or something on one of these things. So like if you want to side swipe the Golden Doom, you're more than welcome to.
I would love to.
Yeah.
I give it the raking sides. It has to make a
So
dex.
it does have to make the dex save. All right. It fails it, I believe. No, it saves it?
It's DC 13.
No, hold up. Still saves. Okay, I was gonna give it disadvantage because now the driver is blind, so you wouldn't be able to see it. But he's still able to somehow hear you coming. All right, where's that Mezzaloth? Oh, he's way the fuck over there. I don't give a fuck about him.
Yeah, it's the driver who makes the save, so don't worry about it.
What is it?
Oh, it says it's the driver makes a save, so either way, yeah, the disadvantage.
Oh no, because he's Let me see what the dexterity is on the Ghast. Where are you, Ghast? Ghast? Oh, he has +3 on his dex, so he's
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
All right, that is Hamon. Next up is this Mezzaloth.
Wait, what about all the guys in the vehicles?
Oh, you're super fucking right.
That's the main reason I cast it.
Well, the snake's dead.
Not just the Rose Vikings, even though that's kind of cool
Snake's
too.
Snake's dead.
Rest in peace, Snake.
I know, I'm being a real pain in
Rip
this combat,
Snake.
but
What, wizards being a pain in combat? This never happened before.
Wizards pain in combat. Let's go with the Mezzaloths first. They have magic resistance, so I need to give them that. They also have resistance to fire, lightning, all that stuff, but you pass the resistance if they fail. So here's the first one. Dexterity save for first boy. Fail. Dexterity save for the second one is a save. So one of them takes no damage. The driver takes no damage. The one who is in the harpoon flinger on the top will take half of that, so we'll take a 19 on it. In the other car, let's go with the guys who don't have advantage on first.
the vehicles are all immune to fire, right?
Correct. The vehicles are all of them are immune to fire. However, these ghasts, all of them fail, right? Ghoul, ghast, and ghoul. All right. So that, what was that? 39.
39.
Dexterity. They have. Is it advantage on dexterity, or is it just they get +5 to a roll on a dexterity check if they have cover? Yeah.
Oh,
I added to the.
It's added to it. Okay. So unfortunately, they will have all of them will all but one will save then.
oh, okay, because he covered. Gotcha.
Even the harpoon is. Oh, harpoon's half cover. No, the guy in the harpoon thing will get hit.
Okay. So one succeeds, two fail then?
I believe so. Yeah, one of them is. No matter what, the two ghouls are dead, basically. Two ghouls. One of them was manning the wrecking ball. The other one was manning the gnashers. So they're gone. And then 19 damage on the guy at the helm who is blind. So
Blinded
there.
on fire.
Yeah,
And
blinded
I
on
forced
fire.
the parasol lady to take.
What
Well,
was her number?
that's her. 10. So unless she has +7 on Dex, she should fail.
Okay. She has advantage on these saves, so magic resistance. So we already said that she has. So she has +2 to her Dex, so she will fail this.
Okay, good. So she'll take the 39 unless she's resistant. Actually, no. Unless she's immune, then she takes half if she's immune because I have that fire proficiency thing.
She actually is. She'll take half.
Oh, is she immune to fire?
No. She is resistant. So you go past the resistance, which is
Yeah.
full, right?
Yes. So I pierce resistance is basically because of the elemental
Right.
mastery.
She has resistance. She has damage resistance, damage from spells.
Oh, so that's not a fire resistance. That's something.
Right. So she will take half the damage.
Damn.
Yep.
All right. Well, sometimes
now she's chilling at 69. That's cool. Zell.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Zell will also have to do the dex save. She is fucking dexterous as shit, though. Ha! Just fucking kidding. She has +2 to that because, or plus, even with +5, with like or with 3/4 cover, she is gonna fail that. So that goes through her immunity, giving half damage to her, right?
The 19 hurt too. Yep. Just wizard things.
Yeah. Okay. Holy crap.
Oh, and then for my bonus action, I just make my dagger try to catch up to us.
Dagger's
Never catch up for this fight, but they'll just keep trying.
Dagger's just trying to catch up to you. That's all good. All right.
It'll get the final blow. Just you wait.
Yeah.
We'll end up going around this thing and circling back. I'm just going to have to run backwards as soon as it gets here.
Yakety sack style. Yep.
All right. All these Metalloth are all fucking.
Just like music cuts out. Dagger has hands on knees, panting.
All right, a harpoon flinger at you, Sonya. You have, as the driver, you got half, or you got 3/4 cover. You got +5 to your AC. Yep, twang, a 14. Boom, off the top of you. The Ghast, he was driving. The other Mezzaloth, he was driving. Lulu's chilling. It's now the Berserker's turns. They're going to just run, as you said, boarding party. So they're just running at this thing as best as they can. We'll see how good that goes as this thing is driving. I'm going to allow them to give me... they're all going to do athletics checks to see if they can cling to the side of this thing without getting fucking skewered by the scythes and things like that.
I believe in them.
I do too. Athletics checks. Where are you? Athletics. One of them definitely... Two of them definitely die. Two of them definitely get hit. So I think these things have. Yeah, it's basically the crushing. No, I think they're all but one of them are on it. So all but one of them are on the thing and like leap onto it. The other one fell off and is probably going to get run over on the next turn. Alrighty. Round 3, fight. Eclipsis no longer is on a car, so she doesn't.
Rub it in.
Yeah, you don't have to. You just have. You're on the ground, which will and we'll keep that 19 for you. So Sonya and Glimmer, roll that. Or Glimmer, are you going to be driving?
Yeah, getting back in the car.
Okay. So Glimmer, Sonya, this dude, and this dude. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, the boys are doing good. All right, so the Ghast, still blinded on his turn, continues straight, nails this fucking, like, actually, I don't know. If he was chasing around this corner, it's going to be like this. Oh, God. Eclipsis, roll me a dexterity save, please.
Would he not clip that big-ass thing?
Yes, but still give me a dexterity save, please.
Ooh.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Good.
Right, you leap out of the way. You easily dodge the crushing wheels. It's a DC 11 or nothing. So you're good to go there. That thing is flying off on the other side. That's gonna be some shit that they're gonna be suffering. The other Mezzaloth sees that guy, or sees the thing fly past him. This dude needs to roll Berserker needs to roll a dex save as well. Oh, rip Berserker. Berserker definitely gets run over.
To Valhalla.
Yeah, rip. 16 damage.
We're
Rolls
gonna have to give
very
him a
poorly.
Viking funeral after this.
He's prone and he's run over and prone, but he's still alive.
Some Looney Tunes shit right there.
There's just a fucking Berserker-shaped hole in the ground there. The other Mezzaloth is going to be trying to, like, basically chase as fast as it can. It was over there. It's going to be going basically trying to go this way, Glimmer. Glimmer, you'd be up next.
Okay.
Since my initiative is like right before Glimmer's, can I just like, after I Superman land and lose my bike, be like, fuck, and start like running towards
I mean, you're more than welcome to. You're probably not going to be able to get there, though. Just these things are moving, fucking fast as shit. I would allow you to try to jump on I mean, Sonya's gonna be the one to. Oh, actually.
Oh, he'll be driving.
Ready in action to get in, nerd.
Yeah, ready in action to get in.
Well, Sonya, does Sonya see me like abandoned out there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Abandoned.
Okay, so maybe I'll just bank on them like grabbing me.
Oh, actually, it would be Sonya. You would be going first because of the modifier. You only have right, like, or not. You'd be going before Glimmer technically because Glimmer would act last here. Yeah. Okay, so where'd you like to go, Sonya?
I would drive around. I drive to catch up, and I don't want to grab myself. I want to grab the car.
Just do a select all. You can do the whole. No, because you can't move those bodies. Okay, got you. So heading that way, and then you want to do some more turning. That's not that far. It's probably like half of your distance.
Yeah, like, get in, nerd.
Okay, so flips this on your turn. You can try to jump in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, she's going after, right?
Yeah, but we'll see what happens on her turn. Basically, as you fly past. Here, let me do the measurements here. So you're roughly around there. We'll do 25, 45.
Like
you have
50.
100. Where would you like? You want to end like here?
I want to end like right next to them again. So if they try to keep driving away from me, I'm gonna rake them.
Yeah. Okay. You're good. You're good right there. Okay, and so Glimmer, what is your final move? You get to. This is where everybody's gonna end up at the end of everything. What are you gonna be doing?
If I can command the Phaleon to get on the wrecking ball, I will. I don't know if I can. I'm just gonna try and ram into this thing.
Okay. Do you want? You
How
can
much
yell
does
up at
the
a
wrecking ball
Phaleon.
do?
Does dumb damage if it hits.
One sec. I gotta look at that because I might be able to just do more damage as me.
You can't.
No? Okay.
Wrecking ball.
Wrecking ball.
Average
does,
of 40. 8d8 plus 4. Double the damage if the target is an object or a structure.
Never mind. I will get on the wrecking ball.
It
It's
will.
my turn.
Wrecking ball destroys most machines if it hits them.
And it bypasses.
Like all the immunities.
Yeah.
Because they're technically magic damage. Okay, so Phaleon, you'll be jumping on that. Where do you want to drive, Glimmer?
So I'll drive by this thing. So it'd be like there. I don't know. Can we do like a swipe as we go by it, or does it have to end up there?
No, you can say it doesn't have to end up there. You can do. This is where like everything is kind of running around in real time. You'll be able to hit them. No worries.
So my guess would end up all the way over here.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of movement.
Okay, I'll move all this stuff over there then. Basically there. Put Lulu on your face. There you go.
Wah!
Perfect. Yeah, she's just like holding onto the back of your head, just like flying next to you. Okay, so that's where you'll end up. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, Sonya, give me. I'll have the driver make the dexterity save to not get swiped. As you're trying to do a schwink on this dude.
Yo.
Pop. Fails that. Very good.
Yeah.
Give me some swipey. Vroom.
All right.
Yeah, that's past the damage threshold, so good job. Okay. Very cool. All right, so I need to roll a shit ton of stuff because these guys are tumbling over the edge as they take a lot of damage. They're going to take 10d6 damage as they crash. Rip. Crashing. An Infernal War Machine crashes into something that could reasonably damage it, such as an iron wall or another vehicle. Infernal War Machine goes to a sudden stop, takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it moved since the end of its last turn. Whatever the vehicle struck takes the same amount of damage. It's rocks, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. So, vehicle itself will take 10d6 damage. 38 damage against this motherfucker.
Wow.
Yeah. However, it doesn't seem to do that much, as it is resistant to just bludgeoning.
Wait, would I have been able to have the opportunity to like attack it as it drove past me?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
So
Yeah.
can I
So, well, if we're going into that right now, we might as well then. So the Avernus is going to, as the thing is driving, Zell is cursing fucking out of her mind. She's just gonna shoot you, Eclipsis. So, 3 longbow attacks at you. Twang, 9, 12, 11. Holy shit!
None of them hits.
Those are all ass rolls, so she just fucking cooking her brains out in Infernal as they crash through this tent and go careening off the edge of this cliff, and you just kind of, I guess, duck out of the way. Eclipsis, do you want to... So, this is actually your thing. Your action can either be to jump on the Tormentor right now, or to retaliate and cast a spell as they passed.
Oh, so that can't be like my movement?
No.
Like a reaction?
No.
Because it's just technically my action.
Right.
But I wouldn't have a reaction.
Right. They got a spell or jump on the Tormentor.
Fuck. Really angry.
And Aphelion, you're gonna be up right after this.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna try to jump on the Tormentor.
Okay, give me a athletics or acrobatics check. Okay, you're able to jump on, cling to the side of the thing. Okay, Aphelion.
I drop down and get on the wrecking ball.
Okay, so as you go past the other Tormentor, you swipe at it. Give me a give me an attack.
I gotta remember how to do this. It's been so long. Monkey Muncher. Actions, wrecking. Oh, I can't click it. I've got a. Oh wait, no, character sheet. That's right.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, you hit it. You just meet the damage, or you just meet the
There.
armor.
Okay, so now I need to roll.
No, you just hit attack. Yeah. Oh my god.
So double that.
Oh.
Yeah. That's.
What is this? Okay, you swing it. You jump into the station, which is like on the back of this thing, and it has it has a fucking reach and a half. As you're driving past this thing, you line it up. What does this look like?
So like as we go, we are going by. I like tell Glimmer to swing the back end around and swing just right into the teeth of the Muncher part of the Demon Grinder.
Oh, you're not hitting the Demon Grinder. You're hitting a Tormentor. So it's just like it's
I thought I
imagine
was
like
hitting this guy.
No, that you're not close enough to that one. That one
Okay,
flying
never
over the
mind.
edge. You
Okay,
passed
just-
as you were going past this one. It's like dune buggy,
Gotcha.
like spiky dune buggy looking thing, manned by these 2 little bug boys.
Yep. In that case, yeah, just like right into the side of it.
Okay, so yeah, it just suddenly, Sonya, as this thing, everything is in real time, flying past you. Eclipsis jumps on. The Monkey Muncher flies past, and the wrecking ball thuds into this thing. There's a crashing and screeching of metal as it takes 78 damage.
God.
And just completely comes apart. The Tormentor just flies apart. These 2 Mezzaloths, I'll have them do some dexterity, some group checks on this bad boy, as they all need to see if they can land correctly. Acrobatics. One of them 3-point stances. The other one also lands, but in a little bit of a pile of dust on the side of this thing. Debris and all kinds of shit all over the place next to them. All right, that's it for that Tormentor is gone. Very good. Hamon.
Can I see south? As in, is there like a cliff between us, or is that just a?
It's a cliff that goes down. So it's
So
like
they're on the edge here, kind of a thing. And they're in the process of like going off the edge, right?
yeah. No, but remember, once again, everything real time. They would have been flying at one point. They would have been flying past you.
Right. Okay. And think here. Things are so weird with my spills.
Yells.
My spiels. We're gonna take pot shots. I'll look at the same demon lady with the parasol I didn't like. It's like Felina or something. I forgot her name already. We're going to yeet a couple of Eldritch Blasts at her.
Okay.
1, 2.
Okay. First one flies past her. The second one hits her.
All right. This is all 1. Nice.
Twink.
I will curse at myself for being shit, and bonus action, my dagger continues to try to catch up.
Okay. So as she's calmly, as the thing is like flying past you, this calm face, she takes one of those Eldritch Blasts to the chest, and then will give a grin and let's see.
Uh-oh.
She is going to attempt to banish you.
That's rude. What's the save? Charisma?
Charisma save.
But you're near me, so you get stuff.
Yay, I'm banished.
How much is it near you? +4 right now, or +5?
Yeah. Oh.
All right, so Hamon and Ephlipsis, you watch, or sorry, Sonya and Ephlipsis, you watch as suddenly Hamon just goes, disappears.
Does Churro stay?
Ooh.
Churro disappears as well.
Son of a bitch.
Took the pig.
He took a pig. All right, so she's banished you.
It's all because I just poked her with like 1 damage worth. Something like that.
So you find yourself back in in
Why am I back in my old college
Yeah,
town?
you're paying. we watch as Hamon just like it's just a quiet moment as there's two young wizards studying for their wizards exams in their dorm. One of them drinking from a goblet. Then suddenly there's a loud popping noise as a dust covered gnarly looking Hamon, still dried blood on his breastplate, pops into existence and just basically falls out of the ceiling into the middle of the floor of the room.
I get up.
And then suddenly another popping sound and Churro ejects out of the wall near you and just hits you in your stomach. Football tackles you.
Look at the kids. Remember, you have to stay in school.
Drink more, stay in school.
Alrighty. When the other two Mezzalots, they're just gonna be trying. They're constantly they're jumping around on they're jumping around on their shit. Remember that it is on fire, so they're just down there trying to put it out. As the shit's one, it does 3d6. They are immune to this. It still takes 11, so they all take. They need to save or take. So they take half of that. Okay, and they are trying to fix this shit. So a dexterity save from one of them as they're trying to put out the engine fire. Big oof. Nope, fail that. Okay, great. The other Mezzalots are just on the ground, not happy. Berserker is run over and will just attempt to dash just after these dudes. Man, okay, well, everything ends with a giant kaboom, crash, kabang, as these guys fly over the edge, and well, what you can do that then? Unmute yourself. Okay. Derpy has a good ruling. She has Warcaster, so she could have cast an ability as a reaction, as something gets out of her range, which she did. It almost ran her over. So, go ahead and cast that spell.
So, my action and my reaction. What I was planning on... Am I unmuted?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I don't... what I was... So, these guys are all still, there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what I was planning on doing when they drove past me, because I was so freaking angry, and then I almost got hit by their asses, and I just fumed to her freaking longbow, and I'm like, fuck you, and I wanted, well, would this make sense in this context?
Yes.
Because I was still on the floor over here when that happened. Right?
When they drove past you, you dove out of the
When
way.
they-
You could have done it
when they-
immediately as they left your
Yes.
thing.
So when they drove past me, I was still over here. So I would have basically like followed them with a big old light
Oh, nice.
at level. Can you cast it at a higher level? Yeah. But it's not really worth it. An extra 1d6. Yeah, I'm gonna cast lightning bolt on that car.
Yep. Straight through the middle of it. Cast it.
Yep.
It's just the basic level 3. Level 4.
Yeah. No, I'm doing 3.
Yep.
Because I'm realizing level 4 is just like 1 extra d6.
All right, so the driver's dead. The berserkers are going to have to save here. Nice. Okay, here we go. They all fail. Okay, so they all take the full 35. That one of them, that one's dead. That one's alive. And that one's alive. Okay.
2 heroes remain.
2 heroes remain. We have not taken into account the crash.
Shit.
Is Viking their most metal timeline?
Yeah, the Arrhenius, Zell, he has advantage on this. Magic resistance. Pretty damn good. She rolls a 20, so she'll take half of that damage. 12 damage. But no, she takes.
Boy, how do you math?
Can't. 17.
It's 8.
Oh, that is great.
17, and then reduce that by half again because she has fire resistance. So,
It's,
Is that lightning damage?
it's lightning.
lightning damage, 17.
Lightning bolt does do lightning damage.
So fucking.
Go
My brain is busted.
Standing by, waiting for wrinkles to return.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is it half to my benefit or half to their benefit?
Their benefit, always.
Oh, okay.
Always round it down. Feo, whatever her name is going to. That's resistance. Advantage on this. Dexterity save. 21, so she saves and gets resistance to damage from spells. So she takes half damage and then half damage against it. She barely takes it. Takes 8 damage.
She also does need to do a concentration check.
You're right. But even at 8, she'll need to do a DC 2 on check. Just from this damage, not taking into account any of the damage that occur when she crashes. All right.
Yeah, this all happens before they
Before
crash.
the crash, absolutely. On save. Okay, she fails.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm back.
What is it? What are you saying? As you're just sitting you're just sitting there for like a brief moment. I think time dilation probably happens. So
Yeah.
you have like you probably have spent at this point
There's
up to
some
like an
kind of weird
hour.
overlap.
Yeah, there's like you've been with these students for an hour here.
Dude, we could totally send people on like grocery runs. If we got this spell.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably just like, what year is it? Stay in school, head out, try to find some place to find information, and then by the time
in the middle of your
Yeah.
sentence, in the middle of the sentence, there's another loud pop as
Yeah.
you appear back in the tormentor.
Just give me like the helpful alumni PSA chat.
yeah,
Drink your milk. Respect your parents.
Yeah.
All right.
stay hydrated.
Oh, and then the fucking golden doom needs to make its save as well. Dexterity save for the golden doom. It crits it. Let's go, golden doom. Yeah. So it still takes a significant amount of damage though. It takes 9. No, why am I blanking on this? 17. Okay, so the Golden Doom will then also take 20. Unfortunately, it is immune to this damage. The Golden Doom is a fucking boss because it is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So it takes half of the 26, That is going to be 13. And then everybody in here needs to roll a dexterity save in order to, you know, not get bludgeoned to death by more stuff.
Could you imagine being a Viking spirit? You just show up in the world one day, run over by a truck, fireballed, lightning bolted, crash into a wall.
Well, this is gonna ask actually. Are these like supposed to just be like spirits? Or are these like people summoned from like Valhalla plane? Oh, okay, so they're not like actual souls.
Yeah, they come in. They're like ephemeral and stuff, but they're not like you're not killing people.
They return back to Valhalla afterward.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's a
okay.
strength saving throw. My bad. All these guys need to do strength saves.
I'm not doing that. No. Oh, okay.
You're not crashed. You're not a crashed person. Okay.
You said everyone.
In the car.
Oh, okay.
Everyone in the
I'm in a car.
golden,
I'm
the
so
club Golden Doom.
sorry.
Club Golden Doom. Zell saves. Zell's the only one who saves.
Jesus.
Yeah. 32. All right. Well, rip those other berserkers. They just get fucking yeeted off of that thing.
Zonkers.
Berserkers is zonk.
Oof.
Yeah, 32. Feonir is looking not good. And the Arrhenius takes damage, but takes half of that because it's bludgeoning. Okay. My goodness, there's no driver in the Golden Doom. Everything is fucked. The only two drivers now are Sonya and Glimmer. So roll those drivey things again, my friends.
Drivey thing.
Driving. Oh god. Dissecting myself.
Not bad. All right, so I mean, basically, Glimmer, you're going to be going first. What are you doing?
Driving into him.
You're gonna basically, like, are you gonna just try to run into him? The thing is the same size.
Oh.
You're gonna crash. Just so you know, crashing affects that way. It's not fun.
I'm gonna try to skirt around him and block him off at the pass.
Okay, so it's basically like running over on this side, just like taking the thing up over the hill, and allowing Aphelion basically to take a swipe at it as it goes past. That car is incapacitated. The driver is dead. These two are just kind of like shaking and rattled as they went down this thing and hit a, basically like crashed terribly. Okay, and then Sonya, I'm sure you're gonna just run over these dudes to start.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't rev good.
Okay. So you're gonna run them over first, but where are you gonna end up?
I think I'd just give him like this sweet pass, like just right over to here.
You can go 100. Do you wanna get as close as you can to the, so you can do like this?
Oh yeah. Never mind. Yeah, we're gonna
Go like basically down to there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And run them over. All right. So one of the Mezzaloth saves, dives out of the way, like scampers up the hill. The Berserker fails. The other Mezzaloth fails. Give me the damage.
Oh, this is terrible. What was your? It's another 2d10.
Nice. You kill the Berserker. As he's raising his battle axe to attack the Mezzaloth, he just gets smushed from behind and face down. The Mezzaloth takes another 17 magical damage.
They're not
Ouchie
prone,
Bobbin.
right?
And he's prone. Yeah.
Oh, they prone before this?
Oh yeah, the Mezzaloth was.
Oh yeah, then he's gonna take an extra 2d10.
Give me that.
If he was already prone. Oh crap.
Yeah, whatever. There's some additional.
Oh no, it's 2d1. It's 11.
Oh, 2D.
Oh. Nice. Crushing wheels. Crunched. Big crunch boy. Okay. Arrhenius goes up first. She stands on top of the derelict machine. She's gonna do a quick wisdom save. She looks at Feonir, and she just says, in Infernal, "Fuck this shit," and flies away.
A true leader.
Yep. Oh, hey, she ain't no leader. He's out of here. He dashes.
Yeah, me.
Aphelion. Do you kabonk this thing?
Yeah, I could bonk this thing.
Or we could take it.
We could take it. Can I aim for her
Sure.
with the wrecking ball?
Yeah, absolutely. She's got.
Okay,
she's
we'll,
got,
we'll see
half
if this
cover.
works.
Got half cover, but you're more than welcome to try to hit her.
Okay, so +2, probably not gonna hit, but might as well. Fuck it, I'll use inspiration on this one. Advantage, wrecking ball.
Boom,
Nope.
Just misses her. As she ducks out of the way, the wrecking ball whistling over the top of her head. Okay. Flips this.
Wait,
Yes.
action surge.
Action surge. Yes, do it. Do it.
Do it again. Not an
Nice.
advantage this time, but we'll try it again.
That hits her.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus!
51!
You kill her!
Oh, she thinks
Wait,
she's
wait, wait,
safe, and I
this-
just come back for part 2.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, she ducks out of the way and she stands back up. And she just takes a second fucking blast across the fucking, like, full on. The entire, like, top half of her is just gone. That's so much damage. Yikers. She falls to the ground out over here, and she is definitely unconscious, bleeding out. That is all. Okay. Everybody
Can
comes to
we take her torso and her legs and put them back together?
No, she
and
doesn't.
heal her
She's
back
not.
up?
She's not in half. She's fucking
Okay.
very battered and bloodied and just bad. You look ahead of you, Aphelion, and you can just see these two Mesoloths as they're trying to still put out the fires on this thing. They weren't able to last time, or were they? I forget. No, they definitely were not able to. Everything's still on fire over there. Definitely not able to. Okay, well, they look back. They see Feonir get completely bludgeoned off the top of this thing, and they just fuck right off. They slide down the hill. One of them's still on fire. The other one half burnt. They're slide out of the fire as the tormentor goes up in flames. There's another explosion as these guys basically fucking scamper the hell out of there. Slide down the hill, run away.
Okay.
I love the tasteful discretion that these opponents have had.
Mhm.
Just fuck off.
Well, you already know. Yeah, fucking off. But you already know that Mesoloths, being a Loth-based creature, they just saw that their boss went down, the one who pays them. So they're just like, I ain't fucking dying for no pay. They fucked right out of there. Okay. Out of combat, so much shit. Holy crap. Everybody comes to a screaming halt
yeah, we
as
maxed the shit out of that one.
as you watch as Feonir lies in a crumpled mass on the ground. The Golden Doom, looking a bit battered, but actually looking still pretty solid, stands there.
This goes and jumps in it.
That would
It's
be
kind of an aesthetic.
All right. Well, yeah. What is everybody doing right now?
You can jump in it too. We can share it. But
Yeah.
my ride was just stolen from me.
You can
No.
drive this one.
Pissed. No. Absolutely not. This is revenge.
That's what I'm.
I'm
You
taking
can drive
this.
this one. That's what I said.
Aphelion can drive. Wait, this one like the golden one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought you were saying this one like the one you were in.
No, I'm just gonna ride around in it.
Oh.
I would be riding in the golden because it's my aesthetic.
Yeah, I mean,
Sit in the passenger.
makes sense. I want to hop out and look at the Parasol Lady's body.
She is currently.
But she's not dead yet, though,
She's
right?
not dead. No, she is unconscious,
Eh,
bleeding
I
out.
don't know. She's definitely not.
unconscious.
We know
and
she has a
bleeding out.
name.
Perhaps we should keep her alive. Maybe get some information from her. Yes.
I mean, that's a possibility.
Don't kill her. Let's bring her back here.
Does she look dead?
Ironically, she just looks kind of dead to begin with.
Huh. Does she
Shock.
look undead?
We're in Hot Topic.
Right.
No, you look and you can see she's like her eyes are closed right now. but she is very like willowy. And the parasol that is still intact is actually, you can see, made of bones and human flesh.
Naturally.
Yeah. And she's just looking kind of... She looks like basically like a malnourished human. Doesn't look undead, though.
Right.
I'm sure she has some information we can use, especially since the other one got away, the one that we know of him before.
Yep. We'll definitely have to keep an eye out for her.
We have her right now. That's nice to know.
Yeah. And now, honestly, now that I think about it, Glimmer, we can say we got in a scuffle with them, and they were the ones that robbed the soul train. So when we have to deal with Smiler again, he thinks that we just had a scuffle with this group and won.
Hang on, brain thinking. Repeat that again.
Okay. So if Smiler asks how we got all the soul coins, we'll just be like, yeah, your old girlfriend, apparently she pulled it off with another group. And then we had a run-in with them, and we ripped them off.
We could. I could give him a decent share, too. Like, after we've done what we need to.
Yeah,
But
of course.
it could work. There's no way Zell will ever look kindly upon us again.
I mean,
But-
they attacked us.
She seemed willing to negotiate.
It's a weird way for a lady to flirt with me, not gonna lie.
No
Well,
one's ever tried to seductively kill you before?
Not without paying first.
Well, dang.
Yeah.
quite the adventure. Yeah, well, if we run into Zell again, I would say we should at least talk to her before killing her.
It's a good option.
Well, why don't first noble take on this? Of course, do not kill before we get information.
Yeah.
Second,
No,
we
I
have her
was willing to
vehicle.
do that,
Yes,
but my ride's gone now.
and you have a bigger one that is
I
shiny.
don't want a bigger one. This one's harder to maneuver.
We
and
will
shiny,
get
and
you a
it
new
stands out
one.
more, and
Don't
I want
worry.
Up,
We're-
and I want a
We're
smaller
about
wheel set
to
because
go
this
visit
one's like goes too
Matt
fast.
Maggie. I'm sure she has another.
Yeah, she better
we'll-
be able to mod this one back into a sweet tooth the second.
We'll get there. Don't worry.
Meanwhile, Sonya, you're looking at the Tormentor that you're in. Do remember that the... actually, which one is it? No, it's the... Glimmer, you look at your Demon Grinder, and you see that, like, all the bits and pieces of the armor are popped and hanging off the side of it. It's still... Until you fix that mishap, it's still at 9 AC.
So we're either
yeah.
going to have to become very smart on how to fix this ourselves or bring it up to Maggie herself.
Well, let me take a look at it.
Okay, so if you want to, you can try to end a mishap. It's disadvantage if the vehicle is moving. You add your proficiency bonus to the check if you're proficient with the tools used to make the repairs.
I've got Tinker's tools that I'm proficient with.
Let me just see.
Got mason tools?
It's not made of stone.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Make half of it out of marble, the other half of steel. Carved
Yeah,
inside.
Tinker's tools. The creature must have the right tools for the job. Smith's tools or Tinker's tools.
Perfect. Put
Are
and
you
what is it?
Are you
Intelligence?
proficient with them yet?
I think so. I think it says I am.
So
So-
you can attempt to give me a dexterity. Use dexterity with it.
Okay, that's better for me, anyways.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck?
Wait,
why is it -3?
Yeah.
Actually, no. Sorry, it's strength. So you're gonna have to reroll that. My bad.
Oh, okay. Strength.
Yeah, using strength.
I'm not very strong.
Oh,
Does
why-
somebody want to give me a hand with this?
Yeah, why is
Let
it
me show you how
5
it's
plus
done.
minus 3 plus 4?
I know, that's what I was
Minus-
confused
But the minus
about.
3 isn't in there.
I think Sonya would be trying to be like,
-3
you gotta...
is in there.
Give him some
No, 'cause
inspiration.
it's just 5 plus 4.
All right, Sonya,
Three-
you're hopping
anyway.
out and heading over there.
Yeah, I'm helping. We're gonna fix
Roll the
something to make
3,
it look good.
-3, +5, +4. I don't know why the -3 is in there. I'm confused by that.
Oh, okay. I was just looking at the thing about. Anyway,
Yeah.
I've seen you fix up things before. I'm sure inspiration.
Yeah, okay. So assistance from Sonya, so at advantage, and +8. So strength.
D8.
Or yeah, plus D8. You knew what I meant. So strength, put an 11 plus 6, 17.
That's enough to fix it.
Yes.
So it does take a little while, as the thing is not moving right now, but you're able to, yeah, you're able to patch up the shredded armor. Yeah, it's an action to fix it, which just sounds so weird. If you have like some of the other mishaps, like engine flare, lock steering, furnace rupture, weapon malfunction, blinding smoke, a damaged axle, or something like that, those are all things that would make sense that you could pop it back into place. But shredding armor, like, oh, I guess it's just like the armor is, there's like a big plate of the armor that's about to come off.
Like the rivets or something of it come off, and you just gotta like.
Yeah, Hamon, as if you're out and about, you watch as Bayonar goes and coughs up blood. She just rolled a 1 on one of their death saves.
Oof. So she dead, or she's looking about she about to die?
She about to die.
So you guys tell me if you do anything to save her, else I'm gonna roll another death save for her.
I'm gonna see that. I'll yell up, look around. Who's closest? Sonya, are you closest to me? I mean, just looking at the map, but whoever I know who has some ability to heal, I'm gonna yell it to them and say, "Please, we need to have information from her. Please try to heal."
I mean, if I had known that she was down there, I would not have helped fix the car. So I just want to be consistent.
I can yell.
Yeah, or that's whoever can heal, I guess.
Hey, you!
Walking
Stop
toward-
having you be dead.
And also it doesn't matter on the advantage. So by the way, like you would have been fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I would definitely.
So
Kind of-
Before we jump into conversation with her, can we take a short break?
yes, and we'll take a short break after this. You healing word her. As her eyes pop open, she immediately casts a spell.
Oh.
Damn.
Should have gagged her.
Yeah, probably.
Cast time stop.
Okay. For
Yeah,
2
so we'll
rounds.
pick up there. Take a break. We'll be back in like a moment to finish this off. So
Yeah.
we're not gonna be playing for much longer. So I know we've been playing for a solid stint here, but go grab a drink, and then let's we'll figure out what happens here. She has 8 HP. She's yeah.
Alright.
You rolled terribly on that, by the way, and that's not gonna be good for her. We'll be right back.
We've had good luck with time stops.
All right, we're gonna be right back, guys, to finish this little adventure thing off. Go anywhere. Alrighty, we are. Did I hear? No, I know I'm not. I'm unmuted. There we go. Okay, cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, see?
Munch, munch, munch.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
They're crunchy.
Well, Derpy has some crunchies too.
Yeah, no, I'm doing. I don't know why, but this feels like a white person thing to me. I'm eating croutons.
You're just eating croutons?
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's just
Cereal,
toasted bread.
cereal version of toast.
Yeah.
No. What?
I'm so sorry.
Like, what?
I mean, how's it any different than eating like pretzels?
It isn't
I mean-
really.
My
Yeah.
brother did that when he was like 5, so I guess it's achievable.
It's achievable. Okay. But Jamie says she eats croutons, so it's fine.
I'm on the
Jamie, what?
Dude, croutons are delicious.
They
They are really good.
Okay. So as Fanor's eyes shoot open,
That was an appropriate tax, guys.
yep.
What?
Alright.
In the stream.
Yep.
Just the timing.
I didn't even think about it.
Like, wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Just
Oh my god.
I've no-
Nice.
Well, yeah, when we're all freaking munching croutons. Oh my
Okay.
gosh. I
Dude,
only
it's the
ever
snack
ate
trend of 2020.
croutons, like, as a topper of a salad. Like, I've had croutons, but I've never just eaten,
Croutons.
like, snacked
Yeah.
on croutons.
I
It's
guess
fucking
Ever
I can
butter
see it.
garlic
Never
bread crunches.
considered it.
All right. Well, let's finish this off right now. So, what you guys witness is as soon as Glimmer's like, "Oh, I got it," and sends 8 HP healing word her way, her eyes shoot open, and I don't know, Hamon, do you have any reaction to this? You can.
I'm looking. I don't think I can do anything because I don't have portents. I don't have any reaction abilities.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
Funny enough, I don't have counterspell.
Well, that's the
None
thing.
of you?
I was going to ask,
what
am
a
I
bad
close
wizard.
enough and aware enough because I'm near the gold?
Oh yeah, you
thing.
could have tried to.
Can I counterspell?
Yeah.
Counterspell's on my short list of spells to pick up, but I went a different
You
route.
can,
Sorry.
okay, you can attempt to counterspell this time stop if you want.
Time stop. Do I have any inkling at what level spell that
No,
might be?
I mean, you can. You're
How
it's like
powerful she would have to be in order to know that spell.
very powerful. So you can, if you want to try
Okay,
to
well, I'm
upcast,
gonna
you can try to.
I'm gonna upcast it at level 5.
What is okay? We need to look at what is the ruling on this? Everything you upcast, what does that do?
For
Um,
counterspell, it doesn't do anything other than
Then auto
Bump up
canceling.
like-
Helps
If,
the
if casting a
cancel.
spell at third level or
Oh, so
lower,
the
spell
DC
fails to have no effect.
The DC rolls
Fourth
the same
level or
regardless.
higher. So 4th level or higher. So basically, if it's at or below the level, then
An auto count.
Yeah, it's auto.
it's an
But
auto
if it's
count.
higher, then it's still just a roll.
But if it's higher, then it's a roll.
yeah.
Gonna
So
roll
in
for
this
it
case,
then.
yeah, casting at level 3 is the same as casting at level 8 in this case.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Then
let's
I'll
see what
just
happens.
cast it.
Okay, so you react because she has to. This thing has, time stop has a vocal thing. Oh, only vocal? That's crazy.
I mean,
So
man,
quite literally,
you can literally silence
if
her.
she can find
Yeah.
If
it.
only we had gagged her before
Yeah, I know.
rezzing her.
Okay, so you attempt to do it. So it's give me a. It's just a straight D20, my dude. Derpy.
I thought it was G20 plus spell modifier.
I thought it was her.
No. If this cast, no, you have to do this. You make an ability check using your your spellcasting ability. Yes, you're right.
Yep.
So it's a D20 plus your.
She has to. It's a charisma save.
Oh, this is for you.
Oh, I have to. Okay,
Yeah.
DC.
So you attempt to interrupt a creature. If you are or if it's casting a spell, you make an ability check. Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So it's just a straight. I think it's for you, charisma, right?
Yes.
Yeah, sort of.
So just hit charisma.
Smash that charisma button
Where
and subscribe.
am I?
Use inspiration if you haven't
Or-
yet.
She already has.
I
know she
did,
Okay, I
but
didn't
I
know.
have, but I have
Oh.
lucky.
I was sure you did, Lucky.
What am I doing? Charisma check?
Charisma check.
Check or save?
Just a check. No, save.
I'm looking for charisma in my skills. I'm stupid.
So that
Ooh.
fails. Do you want to use your
Okay.
luck?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my luck.
Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, so you snap your fingers. It doesn't work, and there's like kind of a moment of pause as
Roll it, bitch.
they
Fuck.
Oh.
Can I use another one?
look at your luck thing. I think you can use it as many times as you want.
You may spend 1 luck point. You can use this ability after the original. It says whenever you make an attack, ability check, or saving throw, you may spend 1 luck point to. So I'm gonna assume you can only spend 1. Like you can't. I'm gonna assume that's what it is.
You can use them once per attack roll.
Yeah, so I can only use it once.
Okay. So yeah, you try to counter
Yeah.
this spell. It does not hold, and she casts Time Stop. So as far as you guys are concerned, nothing is happening right now. But what we from the camera see is she takes out a coin from her. She stands up, battered, holding onto her wounds and like her broken ribs and shit like that. She leaves the parasol on the ground. But she stands up, and from a pouch at her side, she takes out a coin that we recognize as a group. Has the tiger's eye paw on the center of the coin. The cat paw, the paw thing.
All right.
Mhm.
And she then, using her next action, gets the fuck out of there.
So what? She gets 2 actions.
She has
Well,
two
sure,
turns. Sorry,
turn.
gets
She
2
has
turns.
3. She gets 2 turns or 3 turns.
2 turns.
2
She
turns.
uses 1 casting the spell, then 2 other turns, I think,
Yeah,
right?
you briefly stop the turn. No time passes for other creatures while you take 1d1 turns in a row, during which you can use actions and move as normal.
Okay.
And so yeah, she just disappears out of there. Shoop, she's gone. So suddenly you guys blink, and she's gone. There's only just a kind of a plume of dust on the ground of where where her footprints were. Her parasol still lies there.
Well, shit.
Who got that scry?
Okay. I'm looking around. Hey, just disappeared. From my perspective, she just like vanished with nothing I could have seen.
Nothing you could have seen. Only thing you heard was I think the only thing you heard was like a vocal, basically like you could tell that she cast a
Probably
spell.
would heard her like start incanting, because then I
So
tried to
you're
cast
right.
spell, so I'll be like, fuck.
I mean, this might be a stretch, but is there any chance from my studying I might have some way to connect the,
Arcane, you can do me an Arcana check.
yeah, just like the syllables I heard to figure out what she might have done? Okay. 15.
Yeah, it's a well-known enough spell, powerful, way beyond your power yet. Yeah, she cast Time Stop.
When I realized that, and I kind of stopped, I just look around. Yeah. Well, we may have a very powerful enemy who's still out there. We probably should let her die. But we wanted information. I wanted information, and we wanted to do our thing. Well,
We don't know about the coin, right? Because
No.
we were
Yeah,
frozen.
no idea.
Okay.
We perhaps we find some information about who this person was inside the vehicle. We really need to figure this out because that's that's a very high level spell she just cast.
Yeah, we should take the vehicle. We should take all vehicles. We should head back to Maggie's. I think we need to regroup.
No, we still have to do what we're here to do. We're doing the Arkhan's tower.
I know, but we've got people after us. We need to regroup.
We've destroyed most of them, and even though she was very powerful, she's left. She's gone for now. We have her vehicle. They're not going to be an immediate threat. I say we continue on with.
We don't
our
know if there's
main-
more of them.
We don't, and we don't know if they're going to ambush us. Or go ahead with Maggie. We're right now. We're in hell.
I think at this point, can Sangya attempt to piece if what he was feeling was the same feeling as when Mad Maggie was scrying his buttocks?
Ian Arcana check editing.
I love that. Like Sonny's sitting here, like, wait, was my tingling
Wait,
in
the
the same
tingling,
way?
I'll say that is with your, just because of the feeling that you got from seeing this woman, and actually probably holding on, like if you like picking up the parasol, it's just like actually, Sonya, you don't even need to roll this. I think you just put 2 and 2 together, and you look in the Golden Doom, which is the name of the giant golden thing, and you see your gift that you gave to Zell, the mace with your face on it, lying on the floor of that war machine.
I think
Did
Sangya
we-
would have a moment of just being like, I can't believe that she would go through all the trouble to bring this back just for me. I told her it was hers. That's thoughtful. I'm great. What do you guys think?
Yeah, and I think probably Hamon, after talking about because you heard the tingle, like talking about tingles and things like that.
Yeah.
Hamon, you understand magical properties and things like that, and you're easily, without even a roll, able to put 2 and 2 together. That was being used to scry on Sanya's.
Well, that is at least it solves a bit of the mystery how they are to find us out here, I guess. And perhaps Aphelion, maybe it lets your mind a bit at rest or at ease that they were not going to find us immediately right away. I mean, our very powerful friend here has escaped. Who knows where? We've killed the rest, and we have a new vehicle. And right now, we could go back to Maggie, but I think we need to do that after we follow what we're intending to do in the first place.
Right, just would rather not be surrounded by adversaries. If we end up...
I mean, I
missing
don't
out
know. I
on
don't want to break this to you in a rough way, Aphelion, but we are in hell. And we've already learned that all the other warlords are trying to find us. So we are surrounded. All we can do is keep moving.
You
I mean,
Glimmer,
we're not directly surrounded.
Glimmer, the little skull sending stone in your car cackles to life as you hear Maggie calling you. Come in! Hey, you hear me? We got the soul train.
Crusaders over.
We salvaged soul train, brought back to Knucklebone, able to drag it there. So big. Why do you want this? Holy crap! Hope you're safe.
Stay safe. XOXO.
Why did we want it? It's just a big hunk of metal. We're not gonna be able to do it.
It's a monument to our egos, I guess.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the goal here is to re-outfit it to run on soul coins, if we can, and make it a flagship vehicle.
And yet you're still saying you're not comfortable being surrounded by enemies all sides, and you want to be the most visible thing we can possibly be on this plane.
The most offensive thing we can be.
Yes, exactly. But that's still going to draw enemies to us.
Yes, but we'll be more prepared to fight them.
We
So
are not
does a
even
metric
part of these
ton
other
of
devils, and
soul
we-
money. I know where we're at.
And
I'm-
we are also we took this thing over. We're not even from this plane. I don't think it's that powerful.
You hear a little squeal of glee as Lulu flies out of the monkey muncher and lands on the Golden Doom, and she says, "It's my color." Just like splays out on the gold armor.
Right? We're gonna be rocking this aesthetic.
Like lies on it.
Well, I think this does at least sell the point that we should ride this thing instead for a little bit here.
Yeah, we should definitely take this thing as our own.
So, we are agreed then. We go find follow with the Arkhan side,
So,
and then
Soul
we
Train, too flashy, but Gold Demon Grinder is not.
You know what they probably reported was a part of the robbery was a regular ass demon grinder. So now we're rocking the gold look. They'll never know
I'm sure.
until Zell tells everyone that she's missing her car. If she's not too proud to admit that.
I may have some way to try to help find Zell and neutralize that in the future, but for now, at least. You're right. There's at least 2 fairly powerful adversaries who are, as of now, we know are after our stash, who are still out there, possibly seeking help from the other warlords or other powerful allies. It still comes back to the whole thing where we should try to keep on the move. I do not want to stay in one place too long, at least until we can figure out what the hell we're trying to do.
All right. So which machines are you guys going to be?
All of them, I think.
Gold one.
Well, not the ones that exploded as they rolled down the cliff.
Right. So
All
there's-
of them.
yeah. So there's the Devil's Ride is the Flip-A-Bitch is unfortunately Sweet Tooth Flip-A-Bitch is unfortunately dead.
You can stop bringing it up, okay?
It's smashed to pieces. Its bits are everywhere. The other there's another tormentor that's just smoldering on fire. Just on fire.
Yep,
Uh,
not touching that one.
And the other one is in bits and pieces after Felion just destroyed it with the. All right, so who's driving what? Is Sonya back in the Uncrashable, I assume?
I would. Yeah, I think so. I would just go back to the Uncrashable because gold's nice, but I'm nicer.
Yeah, man, Crashable's got your seats molded
And
to
you
your
don't want to
butt,
face
so.
because I'm going to fight you for this because this is my payback.
Yeah, I'm riding shotty.
So
All right, well, Felion, does that mean that you drive the Monkey Muncher, or does Hamon drive the Monkey?
Hamon is not very interested in driving. He does not feel comfortable.
Yeah, I'm the artillery though, so
Oh,
so
can't be
Lulu is
driving.
Lulu is
Lulu's
driving.
driving.
Yeah. I suppose I can try to drive this thing. I'm sure it's not too difficult, right?
Yeah.
Cheryl, you can give me a hand? Or, funny
Yo,
little-
Hamon, just trust Lulu with it. She's got a trunk.
Churro does the thing. Churro just runs beneath the pedals.
Dude, Lulu and Churro working together to drive this thing.
No, that's
Like a
not happening.
Scene out of Toy Story.
Why is that not happening? That is the best thing I've heard all night.
With
yeah,
Churro running on the like Lulu flapping and holding onto the steering wheel while Churro
Well,
jumps
I mean,
up and down on the.
Churro would 100% only hold down the gas.
Yes.
There's nothing else Churro would be doing.
There is no break.
But this is Mad Max, so we don't need anything but the gas.
True. But yeah, I suppose realistically and hesitantly, Hamon will agree to drive this. Having observed it long enough, probably understands how to do it decently, but is not thrilled by the prospect of doing so.
Churro climbs up on the seat next to you, up on your shoulder, gives you a reassuring oink, and like pats on your shoulder like twice, and then just like points forward with a hoof.
Alright, let's okay, we put this thing in here. With this,
So
and,
we watch, yeah, I was about to say, like, I feel like there's a good moment here of just the like, your first stick shift, you know, where it's just like, as the cars, as we start to drive off, we watch as the caravan is just like heading off and just like, Hamon's just swearing and like, you know, like in Amish, just being like, yeah, that shit, as it's like,
I'm not sure. This is why I tried to hit the same thing at the same time. Did not work this time. You're a smart pig. You tell me what to do next time. Yeah.
Very great. So yeah, you guys head off into the distance, following the map once again. And what we'll end on for tonight is, as you guys a couple more hours pass, and I'll make sure to modify the whatchamacallit, the fuel tracking thing for Uncrashable and the Muncher, and now Sweet Tooth is no longer there because it's destroyed, utterly and completely eviscerated. It will now be the Golden Doom.
Not to remind you or anything.
Yeah, so Uncrashable is going to be there. Another Muncher's got 6 hours left, and Golden Doom was pretty damn. So it's going to be a solid. Okay. Sick. All right. So you guys rise up over a ridge, and in the distance you can see a large looming black tower rising out of the Avernus wasteland. As you approach it, you watch as from the sky drops a large winged beast, and it lands on top of the tower. So, its black
Ominous.
spire rises hundreds of feet. Its ramparts are bristling with charred skulls mounted on iron spikes. The tower's apex splits into 5 narrower spires that jab into the sky like clawed fingers. You see circling above the tower this white dragon stained with ash and soot. And now, as you get closer, you watch as dozens upon dozens of heads of undead shuffling figures slowly turn their attention to you. The noise of your engines kind of echoes off of the walls here, and you hear a loud roar as the white dragon lands on the roof of this tall, dark tower. It's like roaring out in anger as you approach. You see the door open from this tower, and you watch as what looks to be a large turtle emerges from the tower, slowly walking towards you. He looks up. What do you have business with? What doing here? And that it's a homie who looks like this.
What the?
Bruh.
Wait, I've seen this before.
Yeah, it's Arkhan's dude. It's
With the hammer, I remember. Did you? Or maybe it's because you just linked this earlier to
It
show
might
like
have been,
artwork
yeah.
off.
A while
Maybe, but-
ago, yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember that hammer being like, "Holy fuck!" and that shell.
well, yeah, because this is the, if you remember from campaign 1 of Critical Role, this is the guy that Arkhan, that helped Arkhan escape after he took the Hand of Vecna.
Oh, I don't think he
Oh.
helped him. No, he just escaped.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, no,
there being
that was a
or-
thing. I watched an interview with him. This is
Oh.
they were coming up with the characters that were going to be part of this campaign, and that was how he got out. Was he met up with this guy who used planar shift?
Ah.
Was he
Oh,
in
well,
the
because the Hand of
campaign one?
Vecna doesn't do planar shift. You're right. Hand
Yep.
of Vecna gives you the ability to do, like, teleport. Yeah. he used
Yeah, so he
teleport.
put on the Hand of Vecna, teleported to this guy, who then planar shifted them to Avernus.
Right, but was he ever actually part of the campaign?
No,
I
he
don't.
was not. It was an interview with, like, D&D
Oh,
Beyond.
okay. I just remember the artwork. The artwork was metal as fuck. So,
Yep.
all right, neat.
Yeah, so you guys will be at the base of the tower of let me
Oof.
we'll just go there
And
real
we're-
quick.
Yeah, I was saying, are we surrounded by what sound like undead?
No, you're not surrounded by them. They're basically just like around the fucking tower. Just like
Okay.
there.
Just like varmints kind of thing, not like. Are they threatening? This is what do they
No.
seem like they're threatening us? Okay.
Not threatening at all. Not at all. There's just a lot of them. Like, oh, we're good actually. So there. Boom. Okay. And here's the last thing you guys see. The last thing you guys see ever.
Whoa! What the? That's. Wait, what's even going? There's a lot
That's
going on here.
Big map.
I saw the blood, some blue
Oh,
fire,
yeah.
and dude.
Is that a floating dude?
Where?
Yeah.
Yo,
there.
anybody got a cleric?
No, that's that. Imagine that's the top. Like we're looking top down at the tower.
Yeah, this is a.
This is the top of the
Saruman
tower,
talking with the
Yeah.
the
Okay.
party.
but still, there's like eviscerated dead bodies at the top.
Yeah.
I mean, he still looks like he's floating.
What the? Is that like a giant with a camel's face? What the fuck?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
Is that a dragon?
Am I seeing
There is a
things?
white dragon that just landed on the roof. Yes.
And a giant Beyblade.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. All right.
All right.
Beyblade.
So yeah. So you watch as this turtle whose shell is carved with draconic runes is joined by 4 ghouls that walk out and greet you guys as your noisy ass war machines arrive. That's where we'll.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It'll be
boy.
Fine. It'll be.
GG's.
Fine. All right. Good stuff. Happy to be back into this horse shit. And,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I know I don't want to keep you guys much longer, but one thing I want to I like War Machine combat. One more thing, I like War Machine combat, but I want your feedback on how we can make that better. So, I mean, War Machine combat is pretty. I mean, if there's a lot of shit that's going on. Usually, there's a lot of players and characters on at the same time. For the people who are driving, is that option of re-rolling at the beginning, does that make sense, or could we just have it be a static thing?
I think it makes sense because then it's not always just, well, I'm just gonna chase this guy the whole fight. You know, it could change up a
Mhm.
little bit.
I was kind of thinking it would be you declare your intentions, like I want to stay away from this vehicle, or I want to get closer to this vehicle, and then you have like an opposed roll to see, like.
Well, that's
Okay, I
that's
wanna
part
get-
of where the initiative part of that is. It roll high enough,
Yeah.
and yes, you'll be able to get to where you want to go. So
Mhm.
basically, you always the higher roll of initiative always gets the vehicle in the exact position.
Yeah.
Like the next.
I think it might also be better for the people who aren't driving if they declare what they want to do on their turn. So, like, if they want to fire or use something on the machine
Yeah, that's one
They
of the
can
things that I
go
was going
with
to
the
suggest as
vehicle.
well.
Okay. So,
I was thinking either they
Oh.
can go with the vehicle or they can go as a reaction to.
that's actually a great idea. I like that a lot. So it's basically like it's almost like compartmentalized initiative.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because for example, like in that
So otherwise,
situation.
it's like we
a
drive
flip
way
is at a
past,
moment.
then 5 minutes later, a weapon attack is made, and then
Yeah, and so that's one of the things that I was going to bring up as well. Lunacy is because, like, for example, that moment when like my initiative was technically higher than the other thing, so I know that if that thing is moving by, I would have a chance to hit it. So if I can do that, like, just make that happen as a part of that move. And the annoying thing is going to be tracking, but I feel like that's also up to us as players rather than Scuzz as DM to kind of track, like, okay, yes, I've made my move, and then like or I've made my reaction, and then this is my move, you know, depending on how that piece of it would look. But thinking just like
I think that's a great idea, and I think I actually like using that idea, because having it be like, okay, if this car moves and on their turn these people do things, people have reactions and stuff like that, they can do that. Granted, that kind of a weird thing where, like, I like this idea and I want to be able to do it, but I feel like it's one of those things where, like,
it might just require a little more thought, a little more
yeah,
fleshing out.
because when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, the way we do it, whereas we have all the vehicle drivers roll, one with the lowest initiative rolls goes and moves first, saying that, like, because that way, like, usually that means that the other people get to, because they reacted better, they get to maneuver their vehicle into a more advantageous position. However, if in that moment we have all the, like, riders of those vehicles take their actions, then it's kind of weird, because there's some, like,
oh yeah,
No, because that they're not acting on the highest initiative. They're only moving, so the other players know what move is going to be happening. So what you could do is just declare, like Ashroy was saying too, like, declare their movement and their intention, and be like, this is where they are going to move on their thing. Like, this is what this car is going to do.
Oh, I got you. So it's almost like, okay, instead of what I need is basically like a almost like a marker that's like, this is where this
Yeah.
car is going to end. Like, on this person's
this
turn,
car
the
will
driver
appear
is
at
going to
the
go
end
there.
of this turn.
I was just kind of thinking, I almost feel like it would be better without a map, and it's like, okay, this vehicle I want to be further away from. So it's like you're kind of heading in the same direction, and then whoever rolls better, it determines their want versus your want.
So that's the thing is, like, the only maps I'm ever going to be using for the War Machine combat is these large, gigantic maps with a lot of room for us to, like, maneuver in. So that's not going to be a problem.
And that ultimately you'd be able to do the same thing, destroys, because there'd be the you would see exactly where that car is going, and you would be like, oh, I want to move away from them. So
I think it would be okay. I'll think about it a little bit more. I like the War Machine combat. It's dynamic. It's interesting, and I love the fact that, like, in this one, you guys fucking took out the War Machines with, like, this is an illustration of why the Wrecking Ball is so strong on
No kidding.
on the fucking munchers, on the demon grinders. Like, they're brutal. 2x damage on the things that you hit with it is absolutely nuts. If you can hit those things. Yeah, it absolutely, like, pour one out, everybody, for the sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Pour one out.
you can really stop.
Yeah.
It's
It's okay. It's good, Derpy. We're gonna find another one. Probably.
I'm gonna.
Hey,
2.0.
Waboog, remember when I was doing the Pokemon Nuzlocke, the thing that you were doing for me on that?
Just having a photographic tally of dead cars.
Yep, do that for Sweet Tooth.
Aw.
Friendship ended with Sweet Tooth. New friend is Golden Doom.
Golden Doom. All right. Thank you guys for getting back into this. This has been a blast. That was the road to Arkhan's Tower. And we'll jump back in with Arkhan's Tower next time. So take care, everybody.
Yeah.
Stay safe
All
out
right.
there. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night.
All right. For those who are still on stream, thank you so much for hanging out. War Machine combat takes up a butt ton of time, and is quite. It's quite fun though. Look at we got a derpy. Quite fun. It's a lot of interesting stuff. There's some interesting things that came out of it. I was not sure that the folks here would be excuse me. I was not sure that what would come out of this combat. I was pretty confident that they would do well. But interestingly, it's like I did not expect the well, I guess I just didn't expect them to spare what's her name's life. I know Eclipsis would have just straight killed whoever killed her, but your group kept Feanor in the trunk. That's great. Yeah, I mean, gag her and her corpse at least. Oh, got it. Dead, yeah, because she's just a human. But now we get some interesting things where yeah, this is turning into like I'm realizing this is turning into like some mafia type shit. Had a certain modification to the War Machine. Oh. Well, okay. We're gonna call it a night. We'll call it a night. Oh, soul spike armor. What does Redu? We'll be hosting Destroy tomorrow night as we do our Tyranny of Dragon stream. Other than that, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I know there's just a few of you here, still blasting these things. colorofchange.org, 8can'twait.org, and then the blacklivesmatter.card.co. You can check that out here at !BLM. I'm Scuznugget. You can find me on !social. Hey, look, it worked. Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. That's me. Yeah, well, because I put these back in. So, yeah. Take it easy, everybody.